to prevent any interruptions during the program. Thank you for your cooperation. A warm welcome to everyone, respected faculty members of PESUIMSR and all sister institutions of PES University, our enthusiastic new batch of medical students who will soon breathe life into this college, their proud families, and members of the press. It's my pleasure to warmly welcome you all to this orientation program. I'm Dr. Shalini from Department of Community Medicine.
And I'm Dr. Varshar Patil, Assistant Professor from the Department of Forensic Medicine and Toxicology, and we are honored to be anchors for this program.
It is our absolute pleasure to welcome you all today that marks the beginning of a new journey in all your lives. How we start shapes everything that follows. Let this beginning be as bright and promising as the future you are destined to create.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is with immense respect that I introduce to all of you the leader at PESUIMSR, the one who has been instrumental in shaping our institute, our Dean and Principal, Dr. Hariprasad TR, sir. Sir is a surgeon with a special interest in gastrointestinal and laparoscopic surgery. He's a qualified abdominal wall reconstruction surgeon and a qualified metabolic and bariatric surgeon. With a rich career spanning more than 25 years, Dr. Hariprasad TR has performed more than 25,000 surgeries. He has also been a visiting laparoscopic surgeon in Sri Lanka and Maldives. Sir is also deeply passionate about teaching, making him a favorite among students. Now I invite our esteemed Dean and Principal, sir, to address the gathering and orient our new students as well as their parents as they begin their journey here, helping them understand the opportunities, the values, and the resources that await within our institution. Please welcome Dr. Hariprasad TR with a round of applause.
Morning. Good morning. Yeah. Thank you, Varsha and Shalini, for that introduction. This is more of an orientation to the parents that I would like to address today, because the students' orientation or the foundation program is going to start from tomorrow, and the topics which I am going to touch upon today will be deliberated by the senior faculty in your foundation courses in length. So at the outset, a very warm welcome to our new graduates who are joining our first MBBS, that is the second batch of PESUIMSR. So I think it's a very proud day and a moment for you and your families that you have achieved what you have dreamt of. Now coming to, on behalf of the management and the administrators, a very warm welcome, seeking the blessings of our late founder, Professor M.R. Daraswamy, who is instrumental in bringing these institutions. PESUIMSR in 1972 started with 40 students, and today we have 6 campuses in South India with over 30,000 plus students. And in this very own campus of Electronic City, we have engineering, we have medical, which is the new addition to the existing infrastructure here. We have pharmacy, which is 50 plus years old. We have nursing, allied health, and physiotherapy. So basically coming to certain things, what I would like to tell the students and the parents today is, if you have seen the program which we said is going to start at 9 o'clock, started at 9 o'clock. So we give a lot of importance to the timings. So when we say the batch which is coming in, the classes will be between 8 a.m. and 4 p.m. for the first year. So the classes are going to start at 8 o'clock in the morning. Whether you are an hostelite or a day scholar, we expect you to be here at 7:45. Because if you do not keep up your timings, you will lose on the attendance. Why am I giving a lot of impetus to the timings? NMC which is the statutory body which monitors and regulates the medical education in our country, very clearly has given us that everybody should have 80% of attendance in practicals and 75% in your theory. If you do not satisfy this criteria, you will not be eligible to take your final year exams, what we call as the end semester exams. Now, if you speak to some of your seniors, the entire batch got a study holiday of 3 weeks plus. But some children, for various reasons, who didn't have the attendance, had to do the remedial classes and make up for the attendance that they have lost. So you will lose on your precious time preparing for your external exams. So very, very important thing is that if you are a day scholar, what is the mode of transport that you are going to take, how you are going to reach the hospital or the medical school. Make sure that you are 15 minutes ahead before your teachers come and take the classes. So that is the first thing that the parents and the students have to be aware, that timings are very, very important. There is nothing we can do about it, because the students have to mark the biometric attendance, which directly goes to the National Medical Commission. There is nothing like we give an attendance and which can be changed. No. Every student in every class has to do biometrics so that the NMC is monitoring the attendance. Now, coming to the second most important point is your assessments. I know that it has been a very tiring journey for you from 8th standard to 10th exams, then preparing for your NEET exams. It's been a very tight schedule for you, and this is the day that you are celebrating your entry into medical school. But there is very little time for you to relax, because the course which was scheduled to start on 1st of July, for various reasons, is starting on 6th of October. So the academic year, which is 12 months, will be cut short to about 9.5 or 10 months, where we will have to squeeze in our entire curriculum for the first year. So these internal assessments, what we do at the end of it is divided into 3 blocks. So 3 blocks, 4 blocks, 3 blocks. At the end of each block, you will have an internal assessment. The eligibility for your final exam is going to be based on your eligibility criteria, which again is defined by the NMC. You should have 40% minimum in the papers, and you should have a consolidated 50% on your theory as well as practicals. And every Friday, there is going to be a class test for the topics that have been covered for you in that particular week. And every Friday, all the 3 subjects, one on Friday, they are going to do exams. Why this is important? Because it is going to make you and us to assess you, or you can make an assessment of yourself to understand where is the difficulty for you to understand certain topics, and you can get back to your teachers to get the clarifications. And these tests are very, very important, because the 20 marks that we give to you is based on your attendance, based on your punctuality, sincerity, the exams that you have taken, the logbooks that you have completed. So this 20 marks is not given arbitrarily because you study in our medical school that everybody are going to get the same marks. So coming to the end of each block, after the internal assessment, there is going to be a parent-teacher meeting. Often we see that approximately about 50 or 60% of the parents only interact with us, either coming into the campus or through the Zoom links that we send. We appreciate that the parents do come and interact with us directly, so that you will also be a part of the journey that your children are undertaking in this medical school. And if there are difficulties, definitely we would like to discuss with you and make their journey that much more easier. We have a very robust system of mentor-mentee program. Each medical graduate who comes into this medical school, 3 or 5 of the students are mentored by a senior faculty across the specialities of the medical college, which is approximately about 21 departments. So they will become your primary contact. Any difficulty you have, any problems you have, you can approach them and you can discuss with them so that we will try to see what we can do so that you are more comfortable and your issues are addressed by our faculty. So this mentor-mentee program is going to continue till you complete your course in this medical college. We have a very robust mental health program which is devised for the entire PES University. The Department of Psychiatric Medicine here, headed by Professor Dr. K. Das, under team, they are available 24/7. So there is going to be an adjustment problem for all the kids who have just completed their 12th and they are jumping into medicine, because medicine is a different ballgame. It's voluminous, a lot of hard work is required. There are going to be some stress factors, adjustment problems, language barriers. So all these, how it acts upon a human body is anybody's imagination. If any one of you are undergoing any sort of stress, please feel free to approach any one of the administrators or the doctors or your mentors, where we can put you across to the right consultants where they can address those issues. Now, coming to the two most important things that we would like to tell in orientation, PES University has got a zero tolerance to ragging. Please do not lie low when you, some sort of a ragging, which may not be physical, verbal, and if you feel that you are intimidated by anybody in this organization, please escalate it to your mentors or to the senior administrators, where we are not going to take ragging very lightly, because the penal provisions for ragging are very strict. It is a non-bailable arrest warrant. So my request to you would be, don't take it when you are bullied. Please reach out to us. Don't fight with your seniors, but you can always come. There is a mechanism to address these issues, and appropriate action will be taken by the administrators and the management. The other important thing is gender harassment and gender harassment committee. It's a very robust committee headed by Dr. Suvarna, the head of the Department of Obstetrics and Gynecology. Whether if you feel that there is some sort of an harassment to the girl children, either verbal or anything, if you feel that something is amiss, please do approach us through your mentors or through your heads of the department of the phase 1 subjects, so that we will be in a position to address those issues and sort it out for you, so that you need not have to face these issues in your day-to-day in the college. Children who have taken hostels. The hostels are being run very, very strictly in PESUIMSR or in PES University. The timings are very strictly monitored. It's in the 10th floor and the 9th floor of the same hospital building that we have. So there are wardens for boys' hostel and for the girls' hostel. The rules and regulations for all the inmates of the hostel will be given to you once you occupy your rooms. The rooms have been very deliberately, the choices have been made in such a way that we always try to mix and mingle the children. We don't want to discriminate the government students, the private students, the NRI students, no. We make a room of 3 with 1 government student, 1 private student, and 1 NRI student, because for us, all 150 are our students which belong to this second batch of MBBS in PESUIMSR. Doctors have a certain reputation in our society. They look upon to us, they have a notion of a male doctor will be dressed like this, a female doctor is being dressed like this. So dress code is very, very important in our profession. So you are respected. We cannot change the society. So we need to fit into the society, and it should be appropriately dressed. When the foundation courses are being done, some senior faculty, female colleagues of mine, are going to explain to all of you what is allowed and what is not allowed. Now, coming to the hospital, as far as the faculty is concerned in PESUIMSR, we started our first batch with 100. This year, we been permitted to take another 50 more, so this batch is going to be 150. The next batch, I am applying for 250 because the infrastructure that has been built, this is the single largest unitary campus medical college in the entire India. This is about 18.5 lakh square feet building. So we have 1,000 beds. We have about 950 functional beds as of now. We have adequate patient load. We have about an occupancy of 75 to 80% at any given point of time. As of today, the strength is around 300 plus consultants in various positions we are working, from HODs to professors to associates to assistants, the senior residents and the junior residents. So there is no shortage of faculty in PESUIMSR. They are very, very senior faculty, very accomplished consultants in their own right. As far as the patient load is concerned, like I told you, we are about 75 to 80% at a given point of time. We are almost touching 700 major surgeries per month. So the entire spectrum of surgeries in all the specialties, minimally invasive, laparoscopic, joint replacement, spine surgeries, ENT, ophthalmology, you name anything and everything is available. And the diagnostics are very robust. We have CAT scans, we have MRI, which functions 24/7. The hospital doesn't shut down after 4:30. We have qualified postdoctoral colleagues who are working in departments of medicine, surgery, obstetrics, gynecology, pediatrics, central diagnostics, radiology, anesthesiology, and 4 to 5 emergency surgeries are being performed every day. So this is a brief of what is going to, or likely, your journey in PESUIMSR is going to be. But all these things regarding timings, dress code, your gender harassment committees, ragging, attitude, communication will all be deliberated for the next 2 weeks in the orientation and the foundation course by very senior consultants. So again, welcoming you to our fold. We will assure the parents that we will take care of your children, make their journey as smooth as possible, and we will be there. If there are any difficulties for your children, that our doors are open, you can come and you can definitely share whatever the difficulties you have so that we will be addressing those concerns for you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dean Sir, for your insightful address. On behalf of all the students, faculty, and guests, we deeply appreciate your words that have oriented and inspired us today. Now, it's time for the moment everyone has been waiting for, the white coat ceremony. This tradition marks your formal entry into the medical profession, symbolizing both your responsibilities and privileges as future healers. Let us begin this significant ceremony with pride and anticipation. To lead us through this significant next segment, I now invite Dr. Rita Beatty, Assistant Professor, and Dr. Nishchit Kadam, Assistant Professor, to the stage.
A very good morning to one and all present here on this bright and auspicious day. I am Dr. Nishchit, and this is my immense pleasure to stand before you alongside my distinguished colleague, Dr. Rita Beatty, as we welcome you to this significant occasion, the white coat ceremony for the second batch of MBBS students of PESUIMSR.
A very good morning to all. I would like to begin by quoting the renowned physician, Dr. Sir William Osler, who profoundly said that the practice of medicine is an art and not a trade.
It's a calling, not a business.
And you students have answered that call today. The white coat ceremony itself is a testament to the spirit. It's a result of a vision championed by Dr. Arnold P. Gold, who was the first to institute the white coat ceremony in 1993 at New York. He believed that the medical students should be given well-defined guidelines regarding the expectations and responsibilities of the medical profession prior to their first day of education.
He also believed that a declaration of commitment should be taken at the beginning of medical school and not just at the end.
On behalf of PESUIMSR and the entire PES family, we want to express our absolute faith in each one of you as you embark on this majestic mission in your career. We are proud of you all for having worked hard to achieve this goal to enter the medical school.
To the families of our students, we offer our deepest gratitude for your unwavering support and sacrifices. Your children, our students, will rely on your strength throughout this rigorous journey.
As you embark on this noble journey today, remember, this white coat you're about to receive is not just a cloak of authority, but it's a constant reminder of service and humility. So wear it with pride and let it inspire you every day to not just be a skilled doctor, but also a compassionate healer.
Medicine is both a science and a calling. During your course, you'll face severe challenges, difficult moments, and times of exhaustion. But you'll also experience the profound privilege of healing, of easing suffering, and of bringing a beacon of hope to those who look to you in their moments of vulnerability.
This tradition of honoring the physician's role is ancient. We find guidance even in our classical texts. Today, we would like to share a suitable verse or shloka with you all.
Hitahitam sukam dukkam ayustasya hitahitam manam cha yatroktam ayurveda cha uchyate.
This means that it is science that deals with what is beneficial and what is detrimental to life, as well as what leads to a happy or unhappy life, along with the measurement of various parameters of life, and that's called the science of life. Today, as each one of you walk across the stage to receive your white coat, your journey into medicine will truly begin. So here, wishing you all the very best for your future. May you find fulfillment and purpose in this greatest of profession. Thank you.
Dear students, please note, kindly wear the ID cards given to you. To ease the donning ceremony, ensure the apron buttons are kept open, the aprons to be neatly folded and held on the left arm. The students are requested to come on the stage in groups of 5 or 6 as your names are being called out. Now to begin with, I would like to invite our distinguished faculties, Dr. Manjunath BG, Medical Superintendent, Dr. Ravi Arjunan, Associate Medical Superintendent, Dr. Nagendra Prasad, Vice Principal Academics, Dr. Sridevi NS, Vice Principal Administration, and Dr. Radhika Dhanpal, Professor and HOD, Department of Anesthesia.
I'll now call out the student's name. As your names are called out, please walk onto the stage. Arush Prasad,
Achintya Divakar,
Adarsh Kadavat Umesh,
Aditi P. Kaundanya,
Aditya,
Advai Patil Kulkarni,
Aishani Gowda,
Aishwarya S.,
Aishwarya Sudhir,
Akash.
The next 5 students, please get ready. Akshit CS,
Ananya G.,
Anika Agarwal,
Aniket M. Hangaragi,
Ankita Patil. Can we please have Akshit, Ananya, Anika, Aniket, and Ankita?
Next, Anshuka Yogiraj Bendale,
Arigela Venkata Kritik,
Arya KR,
Aryan Vivek Joshi,
Bhagyashri Patil.
Bhumi Rathod,
Bhumi Jain,
BB Amina,
Brijesha R,
Brinda Prasad.
Next, we have C.S. Chetan Chirag,
Chandan S,
Charan Raj N,
Charulata J,
Charvi U. Reddy. Charulata and Charvi U. Reddy.
Thank you, sir and ma'am. I would now like to invite for the next set of students our distinguished faculty, Dr. Sudhir K., Professor in HOD, Department of Physiology, Dr. Reshma Kiran, Professor in HOD, Department of Biochemistry, Dr. Babu Nema, Professor in HOD, Department of Pharmacology, Dr. Seema H.S., Professor in HOD, Department of Pathology, and Dr. Manikantan, Professor in HOD, Department of Radiodiagnosis. Okay, I'll now call out the student's name. Dhatri Madhav,
Dhatri PM,
Dhriti Sandeep Bhagavat,
Dhruva S,
Dhyan Gangarappa Saravana,
Next, Ganduri Nishna Rao,
Gautami R. Yadav,
Guna G. Prasad,
Gunda Shrikshita,
Himani N.
The next student, Huda Anjum, can come.
And Imad Irshad Khan.
Ishita Ashish Tate,
J. Chaitra Shri,
Janavi P,
Janavi Bharatwaja,
Jishan,
Jeevan S.,
Kadiri Sai Nivesh Reddy,
Kajol Singh D.,
Karan Kumar,
Karuturi Bhavyashri,
Kirtana Ranjit Gangan,
Kirtan Shiv M. Kiran.
Kirtana KP,
Kumar Gowda PR,
Lalit K,
Lekana H.,
M.A. Rahman Sakib.
Thank you, dear faculties. I now invite our esteemed faculties, Dr. Uma B.M., Professor, Department of Microbiology, Lakshmi T.A., Dr. Lakshmi T.A., Professor, Department of Anatomy, Dr. Gopal S., Professor, Department of General Surgery, Dr. Pratibha, Professor and HOD, Department of Ophthalmology, and Dr. Rohit Krishnappa, Professor and HOD, Department of General Surgery.
I'll call out the student's name now. Manasi Ravindra,
Manoj T.N.,
Milan U. Gowda,
Mohammad Afan S.,
Monisha M.
Maulya B.C.,
Munta Iram,
Namana B.S.,
Navya Vadiraj,
Neha Prashant, Nehashri S.,
Nidhi Nandakishore Kulkarni,
Nikhil R.,
Niranjan S.,
Nutan Kumar M.
Om Prakash Bandoli,
Parvatamma,
Pasupula Niharika,
Patan Manha,
Pradeep BM.
Pragati BR,
Prajwal J,
Pranav MR,
Pranesh,
Priyanshi Srivastava.
Prithvi Shri M.
Next, Puneet S,
Rabia Rahmat,
Rachana JC,
Rahul R,
Rahul R Nayak.
Thank you, distinguished faculty on the stage. For the next batch of students, I would like to invite upon the stage Dr. Sharavanan, Professor and HOD Department of Pediatrics, Dr. Avinash Shike, Professor and HOD Department of Orthopedics, Dr. Sriranga Prasad, Professor and HOD Department of ENT and Head and Neck Surgery, Dr. Suvarna, Professor and HOD Department of OBG, Dr. Kiya Das, Professor and HOD Department of Psychiatry, Dr. Prakashappa, Professor, Department of Orthopedics.
The students, Rahul Ranjan Singh,
Revanna Siddha,
Ritisha Chandrasekhar,
Rona BV,
Ruchita KM.
Sanvi Ashok.
Sanvi Sharma.
Sai Charan Teja,
Sai Shri Sanka,
Sakshi,
Samruddha R,
Sanjay Ramkumar Gunashekaran,
Sanjana Rangnath.
Sarita AB,
Sheetal HC,
Shaunak Das,
Shreya Siddharth,
Shreyas Mahantesh Sankeshwar,
Sinchan Mahesh Chandra Hosur,
Smita S,
Sumangala, Syed Minhaj Irfan, next Syed Umar,
Sayeda Aisha,
Tanisha Nayak,
Tanusha V. Patrimat,
Tanvi Kishore,
Tejaswini R,
Tejashwini VL,
Tanusha R,
V Maunapriya,
Varshit Jindam,
Vedant Kumar M,
Viren M. Iyer, Vishnu Orakan,
Vishnu Orakan,
Vismaya Bharadwaj,
Yuval Reddy, Thank you, esteemed faculties. With this, we come to the end of White Coat ceremony. Going forward, we humbly invite our respected Professor Emeritus, Dr. Visvesvara Reddy sir, to administer the Charaka oath.
Thank you.
I request students to stand up.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Respected Dean and Principal, Dr. Hariprasad Garu, Medical Superintendent, Dr. Manjunath Garu, Associate Medical Superintendent, Dr. Ravi Arjunan, Vice Principal Administration, Dr. Sridevi, Vice Principal Academics, Dr. Nagendra Prasad. Esteemed colleagues, happy students, proud parents, invitees. At the outset, I would like to congratulate the first MBBS students for having cleared
the first hurdle of the 4.5 years course. I welcome you all to the paraclinical and clinical courses of the MBBS. I deem it an honor and privilege to administer white coat ceremony oath to the clinical students. May I request all the students to stretch their right hand forward, this way. Hold the oath in our left hand. I will be reading out the oath with pauses so that you can repeat after me. Today, as I wear this white coat, I solemnly pledge myself to the service of humanity. I will strive to preserve the highest tradition of the healing profession with compassion, honesty, and integrity. I will treat my teachers with reverence and honor them as I would my parents. I shall share my knowledge with those who come after me, just as it has been shared with me. I shall always place the welfare of my patients above my own comfort and treat all who seek my care with respect, regardless of their age, gender, caste, creed, wealth, or status. I will never permit considerations of profit, fame, or power to come between my duty and my patient's health. I will uphold confidentiality and dignity in caring for the sick. I will not indulge in behavior that brings disrepute to myself, my teachers, or my profession. I shall continue to learn throughout my life, seeking knowledge from science, society, and experience for the service of my patients and my community. With humility and gratitude, I accept this white coat as a symbol of responsibility and dedicate myself to the pursuit of healing and humanity. Good luck. Happy learning to become not just good doctors, but great doctors with compassion, competence, and caring in a very ethical manner. Now I request all the first MBA graduates to resume their seats. Thank you, good luck, God bless you all.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, Dr. Nishchit and Dr. Rita, for leading the white coat ceremony. Seeing our new students don their white coats has filled our heart with pride. It reminds us of the momentous journey that each of us embarked upon, filled with hope, challenges, and immense growth. To the students, we wish you all the very best to begin this noble journey in the medical profession. Now, we invite everyone to take a tea break. Please enjoy this time to connect. We'll be back after 15 minutes for the inauguration ceremony, another special moment when we officially commence this academic year. We'll break for tea. Thank you.
Aniket M.
Bhumi Jain, be ready.
Students, kindly note, ensure the apron buttons are kept open and neatly folded aprons should be kept on the left arm. Next,
Bhumi Jain,
Guna G. Prasad, be ready. Guna G. Prasad.
Jishan, be ready.
Jishan.
Karan Kumar, be ready.
Karan Kumar.
Next, M.A. Rahman Saqib, be ready.
Muhammad Afan, be ready. Now we have M.A. Rahman Saqib.
Mohammad Afan. Next, Parvatama, be ready.
Parvatamma. Next, Revana Siddha, be ready.
Now we have Revana Siddha. Sheetal Hetsi, be ready. Sheetal. Sheetal, please come over. Thank you, ma'am.
I now request Dr. Nagesh GN, Professor and Head of the Department of General Medicine, to don the aprons to the next students.
Shreyas S. and Shreyas MS. Are you both here?
Shreyas S.
Shreyas MS. Are there any other students who are left out, whose name has not been called?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you all.
We understand that it's a very proud day for all of you, all the children as well as their proud parents. We still have some time before the chief guest arrives, so if any of the student here or if the parents want to express how they are feeling today, you're welcome on stage. Any of the students who want to express what they're expecting from the college, what they're expecting from the course, or parents, you're welcome on stage. The stage is open for you.
Good morning, one and all present here. I'm mother of Sai Shri. I feel extremely delighted and proud today. And thank you all for arranging such a nice event and the white coat ceremony, a dream coming true for parents like me. Coming to the expectation from the college, I think we expect that you are going to make great, excellent doctors and good human beings and taking care of the discipline. Thank you.
My name is Brijesh R. Now I'm going to sing a devotional song. Sharanam Bevani Pore Kalyani Sharanam Bevani Pore Kalyani Vagabhimani Var Brahmani Vagabhimani Var Brahmani Sundaraveni Supamitrani Sundaraveni Supamitrani Sharanam Bevani Pore Kalyani Sharanam Bevani Pore Kalyani Jagadolu Ninna ಹೊಗಳುವೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಜಗದೊಳು ನಿನ್ನ ಹೊಗಳುವೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಹರಿಯ ತೋರಿಸು ಎಂದು ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥಿಪೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಹರಿಯ ತೋರಿಸು ಎಂದು ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥಿಪೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಶರಣೆಂಬೆ ವಾಣಿ ಪೊರೆ ಕಲ್ಯಾಣಿ ಶರಣೆಂಬೆ ವಾಣಿ ಪೊರೆ ಕಲ್ಯಾಣಿ ಪಾಡುವೆ ಸ್ತುತಿಯ ಬೇಡುವೆ ಮತಿಯ ಪಾಡುವೆ ಸ್ತುತಿಯ ಬೇಡುವೆ ಮತಿಯ ಪುರಂದರ ವಿಠಲನ ತೋರಿಸು ತಾಯೇ ಪುರಂದರ ವಿಠಲನ ತೋರಿಸು ತಾಯೇ ಶರಣೆಂಬೆ ವಾಣಿ ಪೊರೆ ಕಲ್ಯಾಣಿ ಶರಣೆಂಬೆ ವಾಣಿ ಪೊರೆ ಕಲ್ಯಾಣಿ ವಾಗಭಿಮಾನಿ ವರ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಾಣಿ ವಾಗಭಿಮಾನಿ ವರ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಾಣಿ ಸುಂದರವೇಣಿ ಸುಪಮಿತ್ರಾಣಿ ಸುಂದರವೇಣಿ ಸುಪಮಿತ್ರಾಣಿ ಶರಣೆಂಬೆ ವಾಣಿ ಪೊರೆ ಕಲ್ಯಾಣಿ ಶರಣೆಂಬೆ ವಾಣಿ ಶರಣೆಂಬೆ ವಾಣಿ ಶರಣೆಂಬೆ ವಾಣಿ ಪೊರೆ ಕಲ್ಯಾಣಿ.
Good morning, everyone. I can see a lot of excited faces here and a lot of people are pressurized already to start your MBBS journey, is it? Yes or no, guys? Okay. So I am Kanchana Ganga. I'm currently pursuing MCom from Christ University. I'm the sibling of Charan Raj. To come to this position, I guess a lot of you have put a lot of efforts, right? Reply something? Okay. So I guess even the parents have done a lot of sacrifice for their kids to come up here. And I congratulate the university for hosting such a wonderful event for all of you. And all the best for your future. Thank you.
Anybody else, students, parents? You need not come up till here, you can express it from your seat itself.
Congratulations to all the students here, and congratulations to parents also. I am brother of Tanusha V. Patremat. One thing I want to say, I'm really thankful to the principal sir. I think so, a small big applause to the principal sir. On the admission day, he has helped a lot parents and the students. Please give him a lot applause. Thank you, principal sir, for this support, and all the best to all the students.
Thank you, sir.
Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Vidisha. So it was almost 25 years back when I had joined my medical college, and I can just remember all the excitement, nervousness, jitteriness that I had on that day. I can see all of you, but at the same time, you all look to be much more confident. I'm so proud of all of you and my daughter, who's going to be starting the same journey which I did 25 years back. And I'm sure you all are going to excel and carry forward your dream. All the best, children. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hello. Yeah. Ellarigu namaskara. Indeed, it's a pleasant experience for me to be part of this white coat ceremony. First of all, congratulations to all the achievers who have made it to today's ceremony. And end of the day, your efforts have been fructified and you are wearing a white coat. And wish you all be a very good doctor which serve a social cause actually. Doctor is one of the noble profession, they say, next to the teacher. Teacher is the most noble profession, and next to that is you who go to serve the poor and every section of the society. So wishing you the best for it. And for the college, right from day one, from the experience, Dean sir, it's been a pleasant experience for me from the admission process to today's date. Like we missed the white coat ceremony initially, but finally we were given an opportunity. So it means like all inclusive, you make sure everybody comes on board and does it. So wishing you the best for having created the world-class infrastructure and taking care of the all-round development of the kids. And wish the best for the students and the college once again. Thank you.
So any of the new incoming first year MBBS students, anybody wants to share how you're feeling? The excitement, the jitters. Anybody wants to share?
Institute of Medical Science and Research at Electronic City, Bangalore.
PES group of institutions established more than 15 years and recently celebrated our Golden Jubilee is catering to many fields like engineering, humanities and others. We are a deemed university since 2013. We run a medical college at Kuppam in Andhra Pradesh for past 20 years.
I am Dr. Manjunath BG, Professor of Surgery and Medical Superintendent at PESUIMSR. Our hospital is situated in South Bangalore and it is in the hub of Electronic City, very close to Electronic City metro station. We have our buggy and buses for patient convenience to commute from metro station to our hospital.
Namaste. Welcome to the Department of Biochemistry. Myself, Dr. Parinita, Professor and Head Department.
So apart from academics, this campus will also be filled with a lot of cultural events. And last year, for the first batch who got admitted into PES, we had a cultural fest and it was called Zephyr 2025. So we'll have a small video of that. You can have a look at what awaits you.
Good morning, everyone, management, faculties, and future doctors. My name is Vivek Madhav. I work here for last few years. I congratulate all the first year MBBS students on the feat they have and the journey that they are going to have. Wishing you the very best. As it was said in the oath that the journey should not lead you to good doctors, but to the great doctors. And it comes with humility, patience, hard work, and of course the discipline. So I wish all the best in this journey. One request for the management committee is that given that a significant portion of the students are localized to the Bangalore, a transport facility for the localized students in line with what is offered for the engineering colleges would be very helpful. So that may be something which can be considered by the management committee. With that, thanks and best of luck, everyone.
All the chief guests have arrived. We are just waiting for them to come to the venue. We will be starting within 10 minutes, the inaugural ceremony. Until then, any of the students, now are you motivated to come forth and speak? How are you feeling? You've started your new professional course as medicos. How are you feeling? Feel free to express that. This is going to be a home for the next 5.5 years.
Good morning, one and all. I am the parent of Manoj TN. This is the first time I entered into this campus. I am very greatly appreciate the management for their good hospitality and also their management of processing the admissions. And I also congratulate all the students who have entered into the MBBS course. Thank you, one and all.
So, good morning, everyone. I'm Vibhud Madhav, and I study in Amatra. I'm in 10th grade. And so my sister joined the college, and I am so proud of her. And honestly, I feel like it's not only me who has a role model now, it's like all my friends has a role model. And, you know, I can talk to all my friends. I can be like, oh, my sister's a doctor. What's your sister? And so, yeah, it's honestly, it's such a privilege to have such a cool sister, and honestly, I think my sister is also so privileged to have such a cool brother. And yeah, I'm so proud of everybody, and I hope I get somewhere, you know, I get somewhere as prestigious as PES, so yeah. And also, this isn't the first time I've been to PES. I've been here for the PES month, and my time over there was really nice. Like, this campus it's stunning, it's so beautiful, and you know, the classes and everything, it's genuinely, it's amazing. So I'm sure you guys you'll enjoy your time here. And yeah, thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.
Dr. Akshat Associate Professor, Department of Physiology. Next, I introduce Dr. Shaiman, Associate Professor, Department of Physiology. And I introduce Dr. Rupashree, Associate Professor in the Department of Physiology.
I'm Dr. C. Chandrasekharaya, Professor in the Department of Medicine, PESUIMSR, University of Bangalore. I'm Dr. C. Chandrasekharaya, Professor in the Department of Medicine, PESUIMSR. C. Dr. Bashir Bhatti, Assistant Professor. C. Dr. Vikas Suraj, Nadi, Senior Student.
Welcome to PESUIMSR. I'm Dr. Sudeepa, HOD of Community Medicine, PESUIMSR. I would like to introduce Dr. Swapna, who is a professor in my department. I would like to introduce Dr. Netra, who is associate professor. I would like to introduce Dr. Shalini, assistant professor. Dr. Chandra, who is an assistant professor. Dr. Sharanya, assistant professor in my department. Dr. Aarti, SR in the department. Dr. Anusha, who is also an SR in the department. Dr. Mohan Babu, who is our statistician. Dr. Purnima, who is our tutor in the department.
Close, ma'am, close, come close.
Hi, I am Dr. Babu S. Nebla, Professor and HOD of the Department of Pharmacology. And Dr. Sushma, Associate Professor in our department. And Dr. Padmanabh is the Additional Associate Professor in the department. And we have Shashikala, Assistant Professor in our department. And we have Dr. Shruti, who is a Senior Resident.
Hello. Good morning to everyone present over here. Firstly, I congratulate everyone who have got MBBS seats, and even I am proud of my cousin Neha, who is sitting here, and she has come to be a future doctor, and she will be the first doctor in our family. We are so proud of her. Thank you.
We have a student who has reached the venue late. Can I have Dr. K.R. Das, Department of Psychiatry, Professor and HOD, to come on to stage to don the apron for our student Sumangala. Sumangala, please come on stage. Please give a big round of applause. Thank you so much, ma'am. We have a tiny tot who wants to address all of you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm the sister of Rabia Rahamad. I'm so proud of you, and I'm wishing you all a good luck present here. Thank you.
Here are some reels that were made during our cultural events, just to show you all that even the leaders at PESUIMSR are very supportive of all the students in their endeavors, and your child will have a wholesome growth at PESUIMSR.
everyone. First of all, my name is Purvika. My cousin sister is sitting here, Ankita Patil. To get this position, she has struggled a lot. So, I have seen her struggling a lot. So, I congratulate her with this long journey. So, yeah, thank you, everyone. And all are sitting here. I wish all the best for the upcoming future doctors. Thank you so much.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಇವತ್ತು ಈ ಕಾಲೇಜಿಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ಗಳು MBBS ಸಲುವಾಗಿ ಅಡ್ಮಿಷನ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹಾಗೆ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸು ಕೂಡ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಜರ್ನಿ ಆ ಹುಡುಗರನ್ನ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಅವ್ರ ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ ಇದು ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕಷ್ಟಪಟ್ಟು ಆ ಹುಡುಗರನ್ನ ಈ ಥರ MBBS ಇದ್ರ ಸಲುವಾಗಿ ಕಷ್ಟಪಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್ ಈ ಕಾಲೇಜಿಗೆ ಬಂದಾಗ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ PS ಇದ್ರವರು ಅಡ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಸಲುವಾಗಿ ತುಂಬಾ ನಮಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೋಆಪ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದರು. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಬಿಗ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಸ್ ಬರಬೇಕಂತ ತಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಕೇಳ್ಕೊತೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗೆಯೇ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹುಡುಗರು ಇವತ್ತು ವೈಟ್ ಕೋಟ್ ಸೆರೆಮನಿಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹುಡುಗರು ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೇದಾಗಲಿ, ಅವ್ರ ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ನೂ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಾಗಲಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅವ್ರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ನಾವು ಎನ್ಕರೇಜ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಒಂದು ಬಿಗ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡೋಣ. ಸೊ 2 ನಿಮಿಷ ಮಾತಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ನಂಗೆ ಟೈಮ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ತಾವು. ನಾನು ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಇಷ್ಟೇ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸು ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ SLC ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ PU ನೀಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಥರನೂ ನಿಮಗೆ ಭಾಳ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಆಸೆ ಇದೆ ಏನಂತೇಳಿ, ನಮ್ಮ ಹುಡುಗರು ಇನ್ನು 5 ವರ್ಷ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಫ್ಯೂಚರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು, ಒಂದು ಇದು ಆಗಬೇಕು, ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಅಚೀವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ತೊಗೋಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅವ್ರ ಆಸೆ ಇದೆ. ಅವ್ರ ಆಸೆಯನ್ನು ನೀವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಈಡೇರಿಸಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದೇ ನಮ್ಮ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದ, ಹಾಗೆ ಆಸೆನೂ ಕೂಡ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಅನ್ಕೋತೀನಿ. ಹಾಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ನಮ್ಮ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಕೂಡ ಅವ್ರ ಮನಸ್ಸಿನಲ್ಲಿದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಈ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಜರ್ನಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಅಚೀವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಂಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಒಂದು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಬಿಗ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾಯಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ವೆರಿ ಮಚ್.
chief guest has arrived, and he is right now in the college building, so he'll be arriving at this venue soon. We will be starting with the program shortly. Apart from your academics, the cultural events at PES, PES also has a healthcare stream magazine by the name Sambada. And our chief editor of the magazine, Dr. Avinash CK, who's professor in HOD from the Department of Orthopedics, he will speak a few words about our magazine Sambada.
Thank you, Dr. Varsha. So, good morning, everyone. Good morning. So, I'm Dr. Avinash, Professor, Head of the Department, Orthopedics. So, along with these cultural activities, we have a Sambada. It's a magazine started in the college. If all of you can open in the Google PESUIMSR, can you all please open? In the website, PESUIMSR will be there. In that, on the right-hand side, there is a 3 dots. If you open there, you will get a campus life. In that campus life, if you open, you will see the magazine content. So it's a tri-annual magazine, means every 4th month we are releasing that magazines. That magazine captures various activities happening in the college, like both academic and non-academic. In the non-academic sections, we introduced special sections, particularly for our students, like spiritual space, where we'll be displaying various wisdoms from our ancient cultures, like some shlokas from Bhagavad Gita verses and all, which always keeps you grounded and which helps you to come out of the stresses which you regularly undergo in your day-to-day activities. Then there is a section on legal lenses. Doctors are good at treatment, but when it comes to medical legal issues, they are very much unaware of various activities happening. So in order to guide you on this also, we have a section on legal lenses. Then money matters. So as you all know, if you ask your parents, they will tell the importance of money. And doctors are very poor prepared for their future financial literacy. So in this section, we are concentrating on giving you the tips, like how to manage even whatever minor amount of monies you are going to collect from your parents, and how you can invest in from day one, from your first MBBS. So we thought if we had the same information when I was in a first year MBBS students, I would have been much better placed in my financial position right now. So keeping in that mind, we have started this section. And there are frames and verses sections. If you are good at literature, arts, poetry, this is a section where you can express yourself. And there is a section on nuggets for neurons. That is to stimulate your curiosity. Various questions from different subjects will be asked in each edition, so you can answer them, and it will stimulate your, keep you engaged in your regular activities. So students, this is a magazine which is meant for students, and your first year seniors have contributed a lot for this edition. The basic idea of keeping the name Sambada, it's a name which is chosen by our medical director, Dr. Suresh Krishnamurthy. Sambada is basically the conversation between the students and teachers. Universities, colleges is all about the conversation between the students and teachers. Keeping in mind that one, we have kept the name Sambada. So I request all the students as well as the parents to go through these magazines, which will be released every 4th month, every year. So you will get all the activities happening. We are going to capture from both academic and non-academic. So thank you everyone, and I will look forward for active participation by contributing into various sections of these magazines. Thank you everyone.
A very good morning to all of you once again. I welcome you all to the inaugural ceremony. I, Dr. Shalini Ray, Assistant Professor from the Department of Community Medicine.
And I, Dr. Varsha Patil, Assistant Professor from the Department of Forensic Medicine and Toxicology, are once again honored to be anchors for the ceremony. Distinguished guests, honorable administrators of PES University, esteemed faculty members of PESUIMSR and all other sister institutions, our dear students, their proud families, members of the press, a hearty welcome to all of you. Or as we say it here in Karnataka, Yellarigu Suswagata. Music is a universal prayer that unites hearts across all languages, times, and races, transforming any space into a sacred space of harmony. I now invite Dr. Vibha BV, Junior Resident in the Department of Psychiatry, to invoke the blessings of the Almighty with a beautiful rendition.
Sharanu, Sharanu, Sharanu Siddhi Vinayaka, Sharanu Vidya Pradayaka, Sharanu Parvati Tanaya Muruti, Sharanu Mushika Vahana, Sharanu, Sharanu. Nithila netrane devi sutane nagabhushana priyane tatila tankita komalangane karna kundala dharane sharanu sharanu kukshimaha lambodarane Ikshutapana gelidane Pakshivahana Siri Purandara Vitalanani Jadasane Sharanu 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 Sharanu.
Thank you, Dr. Vibha, for the beautiful and soulful invocation. It is now my pleasure to introduce the driving force behind the overall management and administration at PESUIMSR. She is the professor and head of the Department of Anatomy. Ma'am also serves as the Vice Principal Administration at PESUIMSR. With over 2 decades of rich teaching experience, ma'am has published 30 articles in various national and international index journals. Her extensive experience in leading numerous committees has made her an invaluable asset in the steering administrative team here. I now have the honor to invite our respected Vice Principal Administration, Dr. Sridevi N.S. Ma'am, to kindly deliver the welcome address.
A very pleasant morning to our esteemed guests, respected faculty members, dear students, and proud parents. It is with immense joy and pride that I welcome you all to this prestigious institution as you embark on one of the most transformative journeys of your lives. Today marks the beginning of your medical career, a path that is as challenging as it is rewarding, as demanding as it is fulfilling. First and foremost, congratulations on earning your place here. Your hard work, dedication, and perseverance have brought you to this moment, and you should be incredibly proud. Medicine is not just a profession, it's a noble calling, a lifelong commitment to serve humanity with compassion, knowledge, and integrity. As you step into this new chapter, you will encounter rigorous academics, long hours, and moments of self-doubt. But remember, every challenge will shape you into a skilled, empathetic, and a resilient doctor. You're not alone in this journey. Your peers, mentors, and faculty will be by your side to guide and support you at every step. At this juncture, I extend my heartfelt welcome to our esteemed chief guest of today's program, Dr. C.N. Manjunath, Honorable Chancellor, Professor Dr. Jawahar Doreswamy, Chief Operations Officer, Professor Ajoy Kumar, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. J. Surya Prasad, respected Medical Director, Dr. Suresh Krishnamurthy, Pro Vice Chancellor, Dr. Nagarjuna Sadineni, Associate Medical Director in absentia, Dr. Rupa Suresh, our beloved Dean and Principal, Dr. Hari Prasad TR, Assistant Medical Director, Dr. Bharat Krishnamurthy, Medical Superintendent, Dr. Manjunath, Associate Medical Director, Medical Superintendent, Dr. Ravi Arjunan, Heads of Department, distinguished faculty, and most importantly, our dear students and their families and press and media. We also fondly remember our beloved founder and chairman, late Dr. M.R. Doreswamy sir, a man of vision, knowledge, and integrity who dedicated his life to education. His values continue to inspire us, and we remain committed to carry forward his legacy. I'd like to take a few minutes to introduce and warmly welcome our distinguished dignitaries. Our esteemed chief guest of today's program, Dr. C.N. Manjunath, an eminent cardiologist and Padma Shri awardee, has had a distinguished career as director at Sri Jayadeva Institute of Cardiovascular Sciences and Research, Bangalore, and currently serves as a Member of Parliament, Lok Sabha. Under his visionary leadership, Jayadeva Institute witnessed over 500% growth, expanding from 330 to over 2,000 beds and becoming one of South Asia's largest cardiac care centers. He pioneered patient-friendly policies such as treatment first, payment next, and mobilized a rupees 150 crore Poor Patients Fund to ensure affordable cardiac care. His innovations include Manjunath's technique and Manjunath's classification, which have significantly advanced interventional cardiology. The institute, under his stewardship, achieved NABH accreditation, trained several cardiologists, and treated over 75 lakh patients through cutting-edge facilities and a humanitarian approach. A leader blending medical excellence with social commitment, Dr. Manjunath has received numerous national and international awards, including the Millennium Plaque of Honor, Nadoja Award, and multiple honorary doctorates. He established Jayadeva branches in Mysuru and Kalaburgi and initiated several free treatment schemes like Hrudaya Sanjeevani for underprivileged patients. With over 400 scientific publications and several innovative cardiac techniques to his credit, he has elevated the standards of government healthcare in India to rival corporate hospitals. His legacy lies in transforming public cardiac care delivery through quality, compassion, and innovation, making Jayadeva Institute a global model of excellence in healthcare. We are highly privileged to have you with us today, sir. We welcome you, sir, to this program. Professor Jawahar Doreswamy, who is the Chancellor of PES University, a strong advocate for total quality education, and has spearheaded efforts to enhance the academic experience, with a particular focus on key performance indicator-based management and benchmarking. His initiatives have led to the creation of several centers of excellence, including the Center for Innovation and Entrepreneurship and PESUIMSR Labs, providing students with cutting-edge opportunities to develop and apply their skills. His dedication to recognizing and rewarding merit has also been a cornerstone of his leadership. Since 1991, over 10,000 students have been benefited for more than 100 crores in scholarships, a testament to his belief in empowering talented students. This focus on student success has made PES an aspirational institution for learners nationwide. Professor Jawahar holds a Bachelor of Engineering degree from Bangalore University and a Master of Science from Texas A&M University, USA. His vision and relentless pursuit of quality have not only solidified PES stature, but also ensured its continued growth and relevance in the country's competitive landscape of higher education. We are highly pleased to have him here today. We welcome you, sir. Professor Ajay Kumar, who is the Chief Operations Officer of PES Institutions. He holds a Bachelor of Engineering degree from Bangalore University and a Master of Science degree from Texas A&M University. Professor Ajay Kumar has spent 19 years in the US IT industry, serving different global IT firms like Fannie Mae, Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, and others in various capacities. He has also been an entrepreneur, has been a part of startups of Ernst & Young Technologies and MZeal Inc. After spending close to a couple of decades in the United States, he returned to India in 2008 to contribute to the field of education. Professor Ajay Kumar spearheads the marketing, operations process, and IT initiatives across PES. We are very happy to have you, sir. We welcome you, sir. Dr. Surya Prasad J. He is currently the Vice Chancellor of PES University since 2020. He was the founder, principal, and director of PESUIT South Campus at Electronic City since its inception in 2005. He has his degree in computers, bachelor's from Bangalore University, master's from Mysore University, and PhD from Florida Atlantic University, Florida, USA. He has over 25+ years of experience in academia, industry, and research with several papers in international journals. Has been invited for delivering guest lectures worldwide and also has 2 patents to his credit. His research interests mainly include promoting research at UG level, system level design methodologies, hardware software co-design, embedded system design, power optimal design, verification methodologies, advanced programming methodologies, AI, deep learning, digital security, non-cognitive skill assessment. We are very happy to have you, sir. We welcome you, sir. Dr. Suresh Krishnamurthy is an eminent cardiologist who currently serves as the medical director of PES Institute of Medical Sciences in Kuppam, Andhra Pradesh, as well as PES University Institute of Medical Sciences in Bangalore. A distinguished alumnus of the Madras Medical College, has graduated with honors in both MBBS and MD degrees. He then pursued specialist training in internal medicine and cardiology in UK and USA. He also holds a postgraduate diploma in medical law and ethics from the National Law School of India, University, Bangalore, and an executive MBA in healthcare administration. He is an American board certified in Indian internal medicine, adult cardiology, comprehensive echocardiography, and nuclear cardiology. Dr. Suresh holds memberships in several professional associations and has made noteworthy contributions in the field of medicine through his published works and presentations, which have earned him honorary fellowships from both the Royal College of Physicians in UK and American College of Cardiology in USA. We're very pleased to have you, sir. We welcome you, sir. Dr. Rupa Suresh, in absentia, completed her MBBS at KIMS, Bangalore with honors in 1995. She underwent further training in USA in internal medicine and geriatrics at State University of New York, Stony Brook. She is dually American board certified in internal medicine and geriatric medicine. She has served as faculty in the Department of Geriatrics at the State University of New York until 2005. She is currently the Associate Medical Director at PES Medical College, Kuppam, AP, and PES University Institute of Medical Science and Research, Electronic City, Bengaluru. She is dedicated in providing high-quality ethical care to all. She has various national publications in various national and international journals to her credit. We welcome you, ma'am, in absentia. Professor Dr. Nagarjuna Sadineni, Pro Vice Chancellor, PES University, Bangalore. With over 25 years of leadership experience across industry and academia, Dr. Nagarjuna Sadineni is recognized for his ability to drive large-scale transformation, accelerate growth, and shape future-ready talent ecosystems. His career spans diverse roles in the global IT services industry and higher education with a consistent focus on innovation, execution excellence, and purpose-driven leadership. As Pro Vice Chancellor of PES University, he is leading transformative initiatives to enhance student graduating outcomes, strengthen faculty development, and forge industry collaborations. Notably, he is driving Best at PESU, which is Bajaj Engineering Skills Training Center, a pioneering CSR initiative with Bajaj Auto that provides advanced manufacturing training and scholarships to rural engineering students across Karnataka, creating inclusive pathways to employability. A lifelong learner and wellness enthusiast, he draws inspiration from yoga, trekking, and nature, embodying his philosophy of resilience, multi-skilling, and vision building to inspire teams and institutions alike. So pleased to have you, sir. Welcome you, sir. Dr. Hari Prasad TR, presently working as Dean, Principal, and Professor in the Department of General Surgery at PESUIMSR Electronic City, Bengaluru. He serves as a pivotal figure at PESUIMSR, embodying the role of an exceptional administrator by seamlessly blending leadership, vision, and operational expertise. His responsibilities extend across multiple domains, ensuring the institution thrives academically, administratively, and strategically. With 25 plus years experience, having performed 25,000 plus major surgeries, and is highly recognized amongst surgical faculty as an exceptional surgeon in advanced gastrointestinal surgeries, laparoscopy, and also metabolic and bariatric surgeries. We welcome you, sir. Each of these stalwarts have made remarkable contributions in their respective fields, and we are deeply honored by their presence today. Dear students, this is your moment. A new journey begins, one that demands courage, dedication, and humility. Embrace the challenges, cherish the friendships, and strive to learn not only the science of medicine, but also the art of healing. On behalf of the institution, I wish you all the very best as you begin this remarkable adventure. Let us work together to make your time here truly meaningful and memorable. Thank you and welcome to the PES family. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, Vice Principal Ma'am, for your inspiring and heartfelt welcome address. It is truly such a pleasure to be amidst such distinguished personalities today, as well as our lovely new students who we proudly call the DNA of PES. Your words have filled this gathering with warmth and encouragement, setting the perfect tone for the journey ahead. Shubham karoti kalyanam, arogyam dhana sampada, shatru buddhi vinashaya, deepa jyotir namostute. I offer my salutations to the divine light, which brings forth blessings of well-being, prosperity, and health. As the light emerges, it dispels the darkness around us. I now request all the dignitaries on the dais to kindly light the lamp. Request all of you to rise to your feet as the lamp is lit.
I request dignitaries on the dais for a floral tribute to our late Doriswamy sir. Thank you so much, everyone. I take immense pleasure to welcome Honorable Vice Chancellor of PES University, Dr. Surya Prasad J. Sir. To formally welcome you all and set the tone for this special event, I would like to now call upon Honorable Vice Chancellor of PES University, Dr. Surya Prasad J. onto the dais to deliver his address. Sir.
Ellarigu namaskara. Very good morning. Dignitaries on the dais, the chief guest for today's inauguration of the batch of 2025-26, renowned cardiologist and Honorable Member of Parliament, Dr. C.N. Manjunath, Honorable Chancellor of PES University, Professor Jawahar D, Chief Operating Officer of PES Institutions, Professor Ajoy Kumar, Medical Director, PESUIMSR, Dr. Suresh Krishnamurthy, Dean of PESUIMSR, Dr. Hari Prasad, Nagarjuna Sadaneni, Pro Vice Chancellor of PES University, faculty colleagues at PESUIMSR, proud parents, and the batch of 2025. Gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to the portals of PES University on this day, making a remarkable event, not just for you, but all of us present at PES University. When you look at your career path, I'm sure you're going to be tomorrow's who's who. Your efforts in the recent past have given you this wonderful opportunity to pursue your medical education at PES University, Institute of Medical Sciences. Now, while we welcome you wholeheartedly, there are certain things that you should look forward to being a part of PES. While you are going to become those most sought-after doctors in the specializations that you would prefer to in future, being a part of PES, we'd only request you not just restrict yourself to your medical profession, but try and explore the opportunities that are there in PES University. As you're aware, PES University offers about close to 50 plus different programs of study. It's not necessary that you go on to pursue or understand all these different 50 programs of study, but at least explore one or two of them, which is going to broaden your horizon. There's a very learned Supreme Court judge, when he was visiting our campus, made a simple remark indicating that one should know something about everything. That's when you're called learned. And it's so true today that each and every one of us should broaden our horizons, going beyond just what we are going to be looking out as our own careers for future. Of course, amongst this, very, very critical or important today is the technology part of it. As technology continues to be all pervasive, getting into every aspect of our life, it's not just necessary to be on a catch-up game mode, but it's important that we are also aware as to what is happening in this particular arena. I'm sure today the dignitaries on the dais are going to be sharing with you a lot of inputs about the medical profession and their own experiences and so on. But here, with technology playing such an important role, it's at least imperative that you are aware as to where it is going or headed towards and what you should be doing. It's not necessary that you understand all those algorithms or the techniques that are going to be there, but at least be aware as to this is where it is headed towards and how you can utilize this technology to be that better person or that better professional that you're going to be. And as such, technology has its own quirks. recently, one of our friends, during this Dasara celebration sent out a message to someone else indicating, let the Devi's best blessings be on all of us. And the message was sent out as, let the devil's blessings be on all of us. This is the autocorrect mechanism that is available. This is technology, but at the same time, it's important that we understand the limitations of these technologies also. So having at least some idea of where it is, rather than shutting it off completely, trying to see where its strengths are and making it a part of us is going to ensure that we are going to be the better person that we can, and ensure that being a part of PES and with about 40 plus different programs of study, a wonderful opportunity to explore. Don't restrict yourself only to this particular building that's going to be there as your college and hospital. Over and beyond, there is engineering, there's nursing, there's pharmacy, there is law, there is design, there is architecture, across PES. Try and take advantage of this. I'm sure it's going to open up fantastic avenues for you. It'll broaden your horizon and make you that better person that you could be in future. Again, it's a privilege to welcome you all to the portals of PES. Let your learning be a fantastic experience. You enjoy every moment. Collect all those wonderful memories, because these are the ones which will never deplete over time. And as you embark on this journey, we are so glad that you have chosen PES to be one of that institution which can help you realize your dreams. Let the pride of PES be with all of us. God bless us all. Thank you very much. A warm welcome to you to the portals of PES.
Thank you, sir, for inspiring our students and motivating them to strive for excellence. Our medical director, Dr. Suresh Krishnamurthy, is an eminent cardiologist who has served in leading institutions across India, US, and the UK. A visionary leader, he embodies the philosophy of delivering exceptional medical services with compassion, integrity, and excellence. And now leave the stage open to Dr. Suresh Krishnamurthy, sir, our medical director, to brief you all about the vision of PESUIMSR.
A very good morning to you all. Respected, esteemed chief guest, Dr. C.N. Manjunath, our Chancellor, Professor Jawahar Doraiswamy, our Vice Chancellor of the PES University, Dr. Surya Prasad, Dean and Principal, Dr. Hari Prasad. I generally have the habit of naming every person in every college, the heads of every college, but in the interest of time, I welcome all the leaders, the faculty, and staff of all our institutions here, dear students, and dear parents, and members of the media. It gives me great pleasure to give you a brief overview of what we are envisioning for you in the medical college. First of all, I would like to take the opportunity to congratulate you all, because getting a medical seat is no ordinary feat. I understand the kind of efforts that you and your family has put in to get you to this stage. Out of 15 lakh odd students who take the NEET, only 6% are chosen, and you are the chosen ones. And you are going to take our nation forward in the healthcare arena. And probably you will serve the world as well. The second congratulation is due because you just didn't get into any ordinary institution. You got into a PES institution. And we have a long track record for being a quality institution, so again, congratulations. I also want to thank the parents for making a choice of putting their wards into this institution. So all PES institutions share a common vision, which is to produce professionally superior and ethically strong global workforce, guided by our principles of perseverance, excellence, and service. So our vision would be the same. But as a medical vertical, we have our own mission. And the mission includes innovating in and excelling in medical education, providing ethical, affordable, and high-quality healthcare for all, promoting interdisciplinary research, and we are in a unique position because this campus has all our health science programs running together. We have the medical college, we have the nursing college, we have the College of Pharmacy, the College of Physiotherapy, the Allied Health Sciences, and of course our legendary engineering college. So truly interdisciplinary research is possible and is happening. We also want to nurture a culture of social responsibility and community service. So we want all our stakeholders to give back to society in all ways that they can. So compassion lies at the core of our values. We want to create an empathetic environment where everybody is respected and treated with dignity, whether it's our patients, our students, our staff, and any guests. Integrity is a non-negotiable core value. We want to be transparent in all our activities and ethical in all our activities. And of course, teamwork is most important, especially in a healthcare area where multiple experts need to come together to ensure education and patient care happens at the best level. We are interested in innovating in every area, be it medical education, research, or patient care. So innovation is in our DNA. We want to excel in all our activities, and our Chancellor is very fond of saying, I am interested in outcomes. I'm not interested in anything else, because we need to create the best outcome in all our programs in terms of whether it's a student or whatever it is, their placement, the salaries they are getting, the research that they're doing, etc. So there are a number of benchmarks that we take up, and we try to reach those benchmarks and exceed them in all areas. And of course, social responsibility is something that I've already talked about. So PES is a 50-plus-year-old institution. It was formed in 1972. We are a NAC A+ and nationally ranked university. Our leadership is committed to quality in health education. We have outstanding faculty that we have handpicked for our medical college. And we have world-class infrastructure, both for curricular and extracurricular activities. Starting with the infrastructure, we have 3 buildings. The university hospital, that is 11 lakh square feet. 750 beds are operational. We are just about to ramp it up to 950 beds. The medical college is 2.7 lakh square feet. And there is also a private hospital with 3.3 lakh square feet with 450 beds that's just coming up adjacent to our university hospital. Many times parents are concerned about admitting their children into a new college, wondering whether all facilities and patients, etc., are there for them to learn. But I'm very pleased to let you know that our hospital has been operational since December 2022, and we have 14 specialties and 750 operational beds, as I said, scaling up to 950. Emergency room with 24 beds and 6 ICUs. We have modern ICUs rivaling any corporate hospital. 80 beds are there, and they cater to different kind of patients. You're welcome to visit them. We have state-of-the-art operation theaters, 10 of them that are functioning, that follow international standards for safety and cleanliness. We have modern laboratory and radiology services. You will be able to see all of these. And we have more than 1,000 plus outpatients a day. It varies from up to 1,300 sometimes. There are 450 plus inpatients. There are 20 major operations happening every day. 3 to 4 deliveries a day. Over 100 babies are born every month. In addition to all this, we are making consistent efforts to bring more patients into our hospital, and we conduct a lot of health camps. We have a number of industry tie-ups for health services. Two of the big Bosch companies are nearby, and they've signed a MOU with us so that we can provide care for their employees and their relatives. And one of the CSR initiatives that PES has taken is that 250 beds will be run free of cost for poor patients. So there will be a corpus fund created, and the interest from that fund will be used to run these 250 beds. So no urban poor patient should go unattended in terms of healthcare. So how do we differentiate ourselves from rest of the colleges that are present in Bangalore or in the state or in the country for that matter? So there are 5 key areas in which we want to differentiate ourselves. One is in medical education. The second is in patient care. The third is in research. The fourth is in healthcare quality. And fifth is harnessing AI in education. I will talk about each of these 5 areas. We have adopted a competency-based curriculum, which is now mandatory according to the National Medical Commission. So every college will have it, but we have very unique ways of implementing it. It's not just the fact that we follow the curriculum. All our staff, faculty are senior faculty, and they're all trained in this new method of teaching. Previously, we had a didactic session, and really you just had teaching and then an exam at the end of it. And we really did not know whether all students learned all that they have to learn. But this competency-based curriculum ensures that you just don't know what to do, but you can actually do it, and it has been documented that you know how to do it. So it's a very good system that's followed worldwide, and about 6 years ago, NMC adopted it, and we have a very unique way of implementing it. Problem-based learning is another aspect of teaching here, where when you learn the basic sciences like anatomy, physiology, and biochemistry, truly in our days we never saw patients or knew why we were learning those subjects. We knew that they were important for the future, but we really did not know the application of that basic science into clinical practice. So now every teaching session happens in small groups, and it starts with a patient problem. It would be maybe somebody came with chest pain, and then how do we understand the anatomy of it, the physiology of it, the biochemistry. So it's integrated very well into seeing patients. And what do I mean by personalized learning pathways? Basically, we understand that students have very different ways of learning. Some are visual learners, some are auditory learners. That means some learn by hearing, and then others may have kinesthetic learners who learn by feeling. And their paces may also vary. So we are very conscious of that, and we have a very good medical education unit which looks into all these aspects, and we want every student to do the same, and we don't want anybody to be left behind. So we will put those efforts to ensure every student is up to par. The fourth is an AI-based teaching and assessment. Already our engineering school does a lot of the engineering assessments. They have a lot of exams, and all these are, AI automatically, assesses the papers and, gives marks, etc. But we are working on something that is more, useful for our students and our teachers, and I will talk about that a little bit later. We also have an app called PESU Academy. It is a multi-purpose app that you'll all be registered into. It tracks attendance and various other things, but it also has ability to work as a learning management system. What do I mean by a learning management system? Where learning can be done through an electronic medium. So teachers can send out material for you to learn and tests for you to take, etc. And the scoring happens right there, and all your exams, which will be conducted by PS University, the results will be out on the same app. So this app is actually growing, and it is slowly going to integrate artificial intelligence as well. I'm particularly proud about the faculty development program that we are in the process. I wouldn't say we have just started last year, so we're in the process of building this. The NMC has certain requirements in terms of what the faculty should know when they come into a medical college for teaching, etc. But we are envisioning something much broader on the basis of these 6 principles that you see up there: teaching excellence, academic development, clinical excellence, educational leadership, and personal well-being. So this is a document that's been circulated, and all our staff are looking into it and giving us feedback so that we will tailor-make a medical education program, faculty development program that benefits them as well as all our students. This is just a slide to show that the efforts of all our faculty have resulted in our first batch of MBBS students. You can see there 3, 6, 10, 12 students have won national, state and national level prizes in various competitions. So it is the effort on the first batch. They had no senior batch to look up to. It is merely just the inspiration and the motivation given by our faculty and the efforts put in by our students that we've won so many prizes in the first year of our existence. We just don't want our students just to be focused on medicine. We want their horizon to be wider. So a number of optional value-add courses, I've mentioned a few over there, are all being offered, and most of these cannot be offered during the normal working hours because the medical curriculum tends to be quite heavy. We'll have to do evenings and weekend kind of sessions for these, and in fact for that we actually encourage most of the students, because we have a wonderful campus, accommodation, food facility, recreational facility. We really encourage most of the students to stay on campus to get the best benefit of all that we offer. And of course, the second major differentiator is patient care. We are passionate about a patient-centric approach to care. What we mean by that is we put the patient at the center of all decisions that we make. It is not doctor-centric or disease-centric, which may happen in some of the institutions, medical colleges. We are taking a patient-centric approach, so our patients are our key resources, and we need to take good care of them, and everything revolves around good patient care. And we have interdisciplinary teams that take care of patients, it's doctors, nurses, physiotherapists, pharmacists, all of them are available in our campus, so they all come together so that there is a coordinated and high quality care that is given to the patient. We've also taken a very bold step in implementing an electronic medical record. I don't know if any other medical college has done this. There may be some private institutions, hospitals that have done it, corporate hospitals, etc. But this is a very bold step that we took. We want to step into the future, so to say, because the electronic medical records will become mandatory. India has a national digital health mission, and it will be one of the requirements that all healthcare organizations move to an electronic medical record. So you students will be early adopters. You will get used to this, and if you travel to any other country and you want to work anywhere in the world, you would already be familiar with an electronic medical record that meets international standards. There is something called a HL7 standard, which is a health level 7 standard, that the format which we follow for worldwide interchange of medical information, and that's the kind of medical record that's been implemented in our college. And of course, all of this, we don't know if they are working unless we measure performance indicators in terms of how well the patients are taken care of, and a lot of performance indicators are regularly measured, and they will also come under my other differentiator, which is quality. I'll talk about it there. The third key differentiator is research. Research is in our DNA. Our engineering campus publishes many articles, hundreds and hundreds of articles every year, and we are keen to follow that route as well. So all our students are encouraged to do research. In fact, the first year, we haven't really push the students because they are adjusting to a new environment, a new college, probably coming to hostel for the first time, etc. But still, a number of students have chosen to do research, but from the second year on, we want to give them all a research project to do. We also have, as part of a National Medical Council mandate, a Department of Integrated Medical Research. In most institutions, this is just a name for sake, a room that is kept and some equipment is kept there, but we have one of the best researchers medical researchers called Dr. Rita Christopher, who is running our unit. We run a molecular biology lab and a tissue culture lab and a tissue bank are just going to be started. We need an ethics committee for doing research, and so that is available. Anyway, you can read the rest. We've applied for 3 crore grant, and we've got 46 lakhs funding from MOHFW, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, in the first year of our existence. These are the 10 projects that students have applied for the ICMR. We're waiting to hear, so I'm sure that a good number of them will get, and if they don't get it, we are going to fund those projects for them so that they complete that particular project they're interested in. Coming to the fourth differentiator, it is healthcare quality, and I'm sure some of you who are in the medical side may know what quality accreditation means, NABH and NABL. NABL is for the lab. Our lab is already quality accredited to international standards. Our hospital is working towards getting that. It takes some time. We need to collect patient data and submit it and train all our staff before we can go for this accreditation. So personal training, there is processes are put in place, and about 640 indicators, performance indicators are monitored. So these may relate to patient care, these may relate to infrastructure, these may relate to how the organization is run by the management. A lot of 640 indicators are being tracked so that we ensure that we are performing as we want to, according to our benchmarks. The last differentiator I want to talk about is AI in medical education. We are working on projects which I am following up on a monthly basis. Using AI in both learning for the students and aiding teachers to teach better. Now, you may all ask me, what is the big deal about it, because ChatGPT can do it for us. Large language model is already able to do that. But the key thing to remember is the LLMs are not accurate. They can give you wrong answers. They don't know to say, I don't know, many times. They will try to make up an answer and give you an answer which is not good in a healthcare area when you're learning. So we need to create our own model, which is being created with guardrails to only look at a textbook or something that we have uploaded. Say a physiology textbook has been uploaded, and then it can create a tutor for you so that you can learn at your own pace. You may be a slow learner or a fast learner. You get that advantage of an AI tutor that is going to teach you, and it also aids the staff in preparing educational material, etc. And so we are working on 2 different areas in AI right now, and I'm seeing good progress. Hopefully we'll be able to give you actual, hands-on on those, and so that you can give us feedback on what you think about it. And the others I'm just going to skip for the time being. It's not all about learning. Yes, medicine is study heavy. We all know that. But we have wonderful facilities in the campus, the Sports and Recreation Center. Some of you who came for the open house would have seen, but the rest I would ask you to take a look at it. Really beautiful. Nothing like that exists in this city, I would say, in any college, other than our other college, engineering college. Cultural activities, the first batch in the first year did their own cultural activity, and with our faculty participation, it was wonderful to see this cultural activity going on. We've also started a magazine to which you can contribute to, Healthcare Stream magazine, where all our healthcare professionals in various medicine, nursing, pharmacy, etc., can all contribute, and this is another initiative that has been started. We have a number of student support systems that I want to talk about. There is a mentoring program. So every student is attached to a faculty member to whom they can go for both curricular and non-curricular problems that they have, or things that they want to discuss. This is actively done, and so now there's only 2 batches, so you will have lesser number of students per faculty. Maybe later 5 to 6 students per faculty will have to be allotted for that. There is psychological counseling available because we have a department of psychiatry. There is an anonymous number where you can call as well anonymously to talk to people, counselors, etc. So that's also available. There is an anti-ragging committee that is there, and we have a zero tolerance to ragging. To the extent, let me say that about 10 years ago, I had the unpleasant decision to put a student behind bars because he ragged. And since then, we don't see that kind of thing happening in our campus. Committee against sexual harassment is also present so that you're aware if there is a problem, you can approach them with a problem. Of course, the gender sensitization training is done also. And we have a student council and grievance redressal system that you can approach if you have any issues. So what are our immediate short-term goals? We are going to go for postgraduate courses in 23 departments, so MD/MS courses which we will be applying this year, and maybe next year we will be getting postgraduates into our institution. We're also looking at increasing the MBBS intake a little bit this year. From last year 100, we have come to 150. We may go to 200 or 250 depending on our clinical material and faculty. Accreditation I talked about. We have also applied to the World Medical Federation recognition. What this means is if a student from this college wants to go abroad, they should be registered in the World Medical Directory. This institution should be registered. That's a routine thing. It's not that they come for an inspection and assesses, etc. It's a routine thing. It will happen once 2 years after we apply, we will get that. So by the time the first batch or you graduate, we will have been listed on the World Medical Federation, so you could go anywhere abroad and train. Long-term goals, we want to start super specialty courses like cardiology, cardiac surgery, plastic surgery, etc. We want to establish a dedicated cancer center, a robust medical research center. Although there is an integrated medical research, we want to expand that into multiple areas. We want to have a full-fledged research lab in the college. And we want to rank among the top 10 in the country. That is our aspiration. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your insightful address and outlining the vision and our values here at PESUIMSR. Now, it is my distinct honor and privilege to welcome a truly towering figure in the field of medicine, a name synonymous with excellence in cardiac care. Our chief guest for today, the living legend in cardiology, esteemed Dr. C.N. Manjunath, sir. I now request you, sir, to kindly grace us with your words.
Eldrigu Namaskara, good morning. In fact, it's a matter of pride and privilege to be amongst you this morning to address our new generation of medical fraternity. We have on the dais the Chancellor, Professor Jahar Doraiswamy, Suresh Krishnamurthy, Surya Prasad, Hari Prasad, and host of faculties and administrative staff, and also the most important, the real VIPs of today's function is not those who are sitting on the dais. The real VIPs are you, that is the first MBBS students. In fact, I always had a strong association with PES University and PES group of institutions, and our Jawar's father, Professor Doraiswamy, was a great educationist, a great reformist. In fact, he has taken this university to a greater heights because of his dedication and commitment. This is what, see, persons will come and go, the personality and the reputation and their achievements and contributions live forever. So physically, Professor Doraiswamy is not with us, but his achievements continues to live, continues to really embrace, continues to encourage the entire organization. So this is the level. Already, Dr. Suresh Krishnamurthy has given an entire overview, what is the infrastructure that is available, and what is the methodology of teaching. Everything he has told in brief, so probably I don't want to touch upon that. Today, yes, this is a long journey. First of all, say when we were medical students, in fact, we were exactly sitting like you, not in such a posh air-conditioned room, 1975. It was all old medical colleges at Mysore Medical College. I never dreamt that I'm going to become a cardiologist and I'm going to achieve the level of achievements what we have done. So your focus should be on your efforts. So your focus at this point of time on a change. If you focus on results, then you may not change. But if you focus on change, then you will achieve good results. So that is the philosophy of life. That is very, very important. Very fact, you have taken admission into PES Medical College. I think your lifetime dream has come true. And my hearty congratulations to all these new entrants to medical college, and biggest congratulations to your parents. Because today, why I am congratulating parents much more than the students is, children education today has become parents' examination. I think their heartbeats and blood pressure was higher when they were waiting for your grade 12 results, and they were waiting for your NEET results. So that is the reason we always congratulate parents bigger than the students. And this PES University Medical College, in fact, I was wonderstruck when Professor Jawar told me, this is just, of course, PES institution has got a very big reputation of 50 years, and medical college is actually just 2 years old. A medical college which did not have an hospital started straight away with a medical college. Within 2 years, having 1,200 to 1,300 outpatients is an amazing success story of this organization. Why I am telling is, yes, today we have gadgets, we have your Google friend, and you have all those AIs and Chat GPT, I mean, all those things are there. But your real textbooks, your real virtual textbooks are the patients. So those patients library here is very strong. Patient library is very strong because they are going to teach you a lot of things what your university doesn't teach, what your textbooks doesn't teach. There are many private medical colleges I know, there are more students than the patients. As a result, their hands-on training is less, their exposure to clinical examination is less. So this is where I think you are all fortunate enough that you have got admission into PES Medical College, and which has a brand name. PES institution has made India proud for a simple reason. A couple of days back, one Mr. Rahul Patil has been appointed as the Chief Technical Officer of India, world's largest artificial intelligence agency, and he is the alumni of this organization. See, this is what makes the institution pride, and Professor Jawar has given this institution a glamour and flavor, because when his father was there, it was up to a certain level, but after he took over, he has taken this institution to a global level. Today, it is a globally competitive. But it's a difference between PES Engineering College and PES Medical College. Their PES Engineering College, yes, they get degrees faster, and your own classmates who get into the engineering, this is where you should have a tremendous patience. Patience, today's patience is tomorrow's success. Today's patience is tomorrow's achievement. Never ever get into a comparison. This is where sometimes we get into problem. My classmate has joined PES Engineering College, and 4th year, yes, he has completed. He has already got a job. The campus selection, he is getting almost, say, about 10 lakhs, 12 lakhs a year, something like that. So never ever compare yourself with the engineering, because most of your colleagues, I mean, some of them have joined. The campus selection is for the job. This is in a later, when your campus selection is only for the marriage, a little later. Not now. So maybe after 5, 10 years, not 10 years is too old, I mean too long. I think maybe 5 to 6 years. Campus selection in a medical college is only for the marriage, not for the job. But campus selection in engineering college is for the job. Because many engineers don't even marry after even up to 35, 40 years. No, you want to achieve so many things and things, then things are pretty too late. So today we are in an era of digitalization. There is explosion of technology today. On one side there is explosion of technology, and on the other side aggressive marketing forces. In between we come medical students, in between we come doctors. So yes, today artificial intelligence is going to embrace all sectors. But still today, whatever may be the artificial intelligence is going to come even for medicine, also for diagnosis, for even guiding the treatment. Then AI-based apps are going to come. Of course, another important, Professor Jawar was telling, this institution has got fantastic video libraries. Even by chance, if you have missed a class and that classroom teaching is recorded in video, then you can go back into the library and read all those. So I think you have got a fantastic facilities, that is fine. But most important, what is education? Education is not learning of facts. Basically, it is training your brain to think and think and think. Education is both a concept and a process. The concept is, yes, after some time, after hard work, you are going to get some degrees. And the process is, you should continue to be a student throughout your life. Then only, because a teacher once was a student also. So even myself, even after becoming member of the parliament, I still practice 2 days a week whenever I am in Bangalore. That is Monday and Wednesday, I still practice. So I think you should always, most important, you should love your work. You should salute your work. Your work is reading. I think your habits should be good. Your habits build your career. Your habits build your reputation. Your habits build your success story. And I think 5 to 7 habits are extremely important. Number 1, make your reading habit habitual. You should read every day, something you should read. Second is, you should give priority to health. I will come back to health today because younger generations of Indians are becoming vulnerable to various lifestyle diseases. I think you have to give equal importance to health. Third, you should have an attitude of gratitude. Very important. You should have an attitude of gratitude. And fourth, you learn lessons from the people whom you admire. Lessons from people whom you admire. Take some role models, not models. Only role models you should take. Another important thing, you prepare for tomorrow, today itself. Very important. Your daily planning should be previous night. Very important. And have an action plan in front of you. have an action plan in front of you, then take some risks. Sometimes you need to take some risks, some amount of risk is you need to take, because water flows only when there is some pressure. Of course, if it's too much of pressure, then there is bursting of the pipes and all those things, but some amount. So there has to be a pleasure and pressure both. You should be, with some pressure, there will be a pleasure, and with some pleasure, there can be a pressure also. And another important thing is, yes, this is called an orientation class. That's what I saw. This is, earlier it used to be called an induction program, orientation. Now new nomenclature, white coat ceremony. I think this white coat is nothing new to medical profession, because there is what is called white coat high blood pressure. It's a medical entity by itself, because our Professor Suresh Krishnamurthy is well versed with treating hypertension. What is white coat high blood pressure? Blood pressure recorded at home is normal, but blood pressure recorded in the hospital is high. That is called white coat high blood pressure. Then the reverse of this, opposite of this, is masked high blood pressure, where blood pressure recorded at home is high, but in the hospital it is normal. That means problems is there at home, not in the hospital. So I want this white coat ceremony should be free from high blood pressure. That means there should be less and less of stress. Why I am stressing too much of stress means, certainly it's a new course and you are just out of box from conventional teaching, from SSLC, pre-university to medical. Of course, always there used to be a scare, dissection room. When we were medical students, I think whatever may be the artificial intelligence, whatever may be these videos, whatever may be this technology, your strength is your basic science. If you are good in anatomy, you are going to be a good surgeon. If you are good in physiology, you are going to be a good physician. If you are good in biochemistry, you are going to be a good researcher. If you are good in everything, you are going to be a great human being. If you are good in everything, if you are going to be a great human being. That's very, very important. Even for that matter, we need to really strengthen our basic sciences, anatomy, physiology. Even if you take up your broader specialty later, after 5 to 6 years, you are going to take post-graduation, because this is where I said this course, your mental makeup is, I have to study for 12 years. You get into that mode very early. Otherwise, at least, of course, some may end with broader specialty, MDMS, and very few might end up only with MBBS, and another group might go up to super specialty, because 6 years MBBS, 3 years MDMS, DMMCH 3, 6 plus 3, 9 plus 3, 12, then sometimes some fellowship in subspecialty. It goes on and on. So you should have a mental makeup, and parents also should have, because many parents are not aware, because when I was doing DM cardiology, at that time I was already married. Of course, I married in the first year of MD. A lot of relatives were asking my wife, why your husband is studying, is there any problem or there's something like that? So, because they will not understand. So, all those pressures will be there on you. So, because your counterparts in other courses are already earning and they are traveling in the executive class, but you are in the ICU seeing patients and spending sleepless nights. And so you should have a tremendous patience and tolerance to all those things. And most important is, yes, I have said basic sciences, you should be very strong and you have to learn from each other. Whenever there is a problem, always you should get into the discussion rather than argument. So even when I was a first MBBS student, as we move into the 1.5 years. At that time, pre-university, pre-clinical used to be 1.5 years. So by the time we used to teach juniors. So I think we should always develop that habit. If there is any problem, you discuss with your other friend or the seniors or your own classmates who is little bright. There is nothing wrong. You have to learn from each other, and you should not hesitate to learn from others. That's very, very important. And life, yes, today we talk about Google. 4Gs and 5Gs. 5Gs now, Government of India, our Honorable Prime Minister is shortly. India is on the path of becoming the third largest economy. I think you are lucky to be part of this India's growth. India is the third largest economy, and we are going, already we have overtaken Japan, and by 2027, we are going to overtake Germany. So we will be in the third place after United States and China. And yes, today it's extremely competitive world, because actually at this point of time in India there are 18 lakhs allopathic doctors and 6 lakhs homeopathic doctors and Ayush doctors. So only why I am telling that, it is going to be very competitive, because certainly one may be under the impression there is shortage of doctors in India. In my opinion, there is no much shortage of doctors. What is happening, there are more doctors in the cities and less in the villages for various reasons, and that is the reason it is giving a false impression that there is shortage, because today India has got 720 medical colleges, still going on and on, additions are going on, and 1,20,000 MBBS seats. Another 20,000 are coming from Georgia, China, Philippines, Ukraine, and so I think these numbers will grow and grow. That is the reason survival of the fittest. You have to be competitive. Only way you can be competitive is by your efficiency, your commitment, your compassion. I think 4 C's are very, very important. Many efficient, renowned doctors have gone down the drain because of lack of communication. You should develop an excellent communication. Communication skill is extremely important, because as you, of course, as we move into second year, third year, you will be in contact more with the patients. I think the words you speak also have got a healing effect. Medicines, operations are always there, but the way you speak, the way you use your words, even words also have a healing effect on the patients. So 4 C's, one is consistency, second is compassion, 3 is communication, and 4 is courage. I think these 4 C's are very important. I will just tell a small story how communication, and also at the same time, there will be ups and downs. Of course, by this time you are already aware of ECG. That is law of nature actually. There will be ups and downs. It's not just a grade 12 examination. And there's a difference between your university examination, and by the side you should also have a life examination also. That's what you learn from surrounding, learn from patients and all. University examination, question paper is common. If it's anatomy, it's common to all students. In life examination, each one will get a different question paper. Trying to copy, then you will get into problems. So I'm not telling you should copy in university examination. So, but this is what the reality is. Ups and downs. You look at the ECG waves. It's up. Waves will be up and down. So waves will go up, waves will come up. So what is the message? Patient is alive, person is alive, person is living. Same thing is applicable to us. Sometimes our expectation, up to expectation, we may not perform, and marks may not come to our expectation. Don't bother about it. So it can move up and down. So sun is the great example, S-U-N, sun. There will be a sunset, but sure it will come back in the next morning. So that is the great. Many a time, nobody has ever won a chess match by moving in one direction. He has to move to and fro, just to move down, I mean, left, right. So same philosophy. So obstacles will not, lot of obstacles might come, but mentally, I think one of the most important thing is you should be mentally strong. Your mental health is very, very important. You should not just bother about. There are many people, you should not be afraid of failure. I'm not talking about examination failure, maybe in future. Failure, in my opinion, is the first attempt in learning. Failure is part of success story. Failure is always, for example, you take some competitive examination, Indian Civil Service, ICS exam, IPS, IAS. I think people have been successful in third attempt, second attempt. I'm not telling that one should really get into that syndrome, but what I'm suggesting is there will be ups and downs in life, even in professional career. You should not worry. And yes, who is genius? Genius, in my opinion, 90% hard work and 10% intelligence. That is genius. So most important, you should salute your work. You should salute your reading. You should salute your course. If you salute your work, you need not salute anybody. But if you pollute your work, then you have to salute a lot of people. I think that's very, very important. So, I think who is an average doctor? Who is a good doctor? Average doctor is one who treats the disease. A good doctor is one who treats the patient. Because patient, in addition to the disease, has emotions, unanswered questions, feelings. We need to address all those things. And of course, it may be too early I am taking you deep into clinical medicine, but your attitude, behavior matters most. Many a time, okay, we should get MBBS degree, we should get MD, MS degree, fine. But your attitude, behavior, mannerisms will add lot of glamour and flavor to your qualification. So it's not just, education is not just, passing examination. One should understand ethics, understand values, and 3 Ds are also important. We talk about desire, we talk about decisions, we talk about determination. Desire doesn't achieve anything, but decision can achieve something. But determination can achieve a lot of things. So inspiration you can draw from others, but determination is your responsibility. Inspiration you can draw from others, and see, I think that fear should not be there. Fear and phobia. Never get into inferiority mode any time. Oh, I am not able to answer that question. Asking question, if you are asking a question, that means you are going to achieve your target. If somebody is hesitant to ask questions, they can never be a successful people. So you should keep asking questions to yourself, have self-belief. There is no what is success? Success is neither magical nor mysterious. It's all a conglomeration of intellect and effective learning and understanding. So this is how I think many of these things will come success. There will be a lot of challenges. Those challenges are there not to destroy you. That will test your hidden potential. Many a time I have seen those who are moderate in their studies, with hard work they have become successful and very famous doctors. See, this we call it as a noble profession for a simple reason, because society recognizes you. I think this is one profession no other profession give, because you are at command to give a new lease of life to people and patients, no other profession can give new lease of life to any people. That is where this nobility is there. And society, see, if you are a good doctor, if you are a compassionate doctor, society recognizes you. And the other day, I was just going here, I was going to Anekal, as we descend, the toll. See, that fellow was not allowing us to go. Then my PAs were telling, no, Dr. Manjunath, member of the parliament, so please. He is not allowing, he is not lifting that bar, so my vehicle cannot go. Because that fellow wants my photograph with him. So then we took a photograph. Then I asked, no, sir, about 7 years back, I brought mother to you for a cardiac element. I did not have money, but you still did an angioplasty instant and my mother is alive. So that is the biggest satisfaction we get. So society will recognize, even if you are sitting in a railway station, if you are sitting in an airport or you are attending marriages, see, they will come and really touch your feet. So this is where you have to work hard with lot. The kindness, a doctor should have kindness. Kindness makes the person most beautiful, however they look like. So what we need is not beautiful faces, we want beautiful hearts. So certainly all of you have got a beautiful hearts. And because kindness and generosity makes, for example, you take Ratan Tata. See, Ratan Tata as, of course, they know me better than me. So one of the India's iconic figure in industries, and he was owning more than 30, 40 companies in many countries, and Land Rover, Jaguar. But he was not found on the billionaire list. But he was number one because 60% of the earnings he has dedicated for the society, for the community services. So on the humanitarian list, he is number one. See, we doctors, certainly we need money. I am not telling you should go on doing only this one. We need money, but for a doctor, money will come, but starts coming little late, but continues to come throughout your life. Continues to come throughout your life. So certainly, because I am not telling philosophical, that is one thing. And most important is your patience is very important, and success is not, permanent. Success is not permanent. Failure is not final. Success is not permanent, and failure is not final. And never stop doing, even after becoming, never stop doing things after becoming successful, and never stop trying after a failure. So certainly, I want to emphasize, because 30% of deaths in India is due to heart attack, and 35% of deaths due to heart attack is below 35 years of age. So young and middle-aged Indians are becoming vulnerable. So you should not, stress management should be an integral part of your course. You have to be, I think what is stress? Stress is nothing but a difference between expectation and performance. If your expectations are too much and you are not able to match with performance, then we'll get into problem. You should have expectation, no doubt, but don't take too much of stress, very, very important. I think mental health is extremely important. Of course, physical health is always there, but we need to have a mental health, and this is where your teachers, your institution is going to be with you. They are going to take care. See, we have to take care of patients. We have to take care of community, and the institution is going to take care of you. What is care? Care is nothing but compassion. C for compassion, A for attention, R for respect, C for empathy. See, today, of course, we are having a holistic medicine. I will not get into that, whether you should have sympathy, you should have empathy and compassion. I think most important, you should have compassion. And at the same time, you have to respect. I think these three are important. In general, I am talking about. Respect the old when you are young. And help the weak when you are strong. And confess the fault when you are wrong. One day you will be old, one day you will be weak, one day you will be wrong. Certainly, 5 I's are very important: intelligence, integrity, integration, involution, and innovation. These 5's are very important for your life, very, very important. So there are 3 types of intelligence. One is intrinsic intelligence, second is emotional intelligence, third is artificial intelligence. Okay, I think in my opinion, intrinsic intelligence should rule the artificial intelligence. You ultimately, supercomputer is your brain and your heart. So I think a doctor, or for that matter, any human being for that matter, should have 3 things. See, why God has given 2 hands. One hand to help yourself, another hand to help others. So you should have hands to help, hands to hold, should have ears to listen, heart to understand. So you should have good friendship, very important. Underline that, good friendship, very, very important. People who have a lot of friends, certainly their life is going to be, they're going to live longer, their educational course. So always make, I think it's a great opportunity for all of you to excel yourself. And there is no escalator for success. See, you have to climb many, many steps. But the first step is the right step. What is that right step? Getting admitted to PES Medical College. PES Medical College admission is the right step, and it's going to be along. And micro changes always bring macro transformation. And self-confidence, self-belief is extremely important. So I will not take much of time because I have to attend other meetings. So there are 9 commandments for your better building career. Always dream big. Should have a commitment to achieve the goal. I think to get a dream, you should have a sound sleep. But to achieve those goals, you should spend sleepless nights. So that is the irony of the situation. There is no shortcut for learning. Hard work is the key. Inculcate optimism in life. Never go for social economic comparison. Avoid overthinking and over-ambition. Tolerate and appreciate the growth of colleagues and others. Have social responsibility. Give something back to the society. Never forget parents, teachers, motherland, and also mother institution. Never forget parents, teachers, and motherland. Positive attitude and self-confidence are the key points for your growth of the future. And you should have faith in yourself. Faith is a small word. And 10 important life lessons I am just going to enumerate. Most selfish one-letter word, I avoid it. Most satisfying 2-letter word, we agreed. Most poisoning 3-letter word, ego, kill it. Most used 4-letter word, love, value it. Most pleasing 5-letter word, smile, keep it. Fastest spreading 6-letter word, gossip, ignore it. And 7-letter word, success, achieve it. And most avoidable 8-letter word, jealousy, distance it. Most powerful 9-letter word, knowledge, acquire it. Most essential 10-letter word, trust, that is confidence. So confidence is the superpower. That's a very popular saying, the knowledge speaks, wisdom listens. So you should acquire knowledge, should also acquire wisdom. Certainly, your last mistake is your great teacher. You have to learn from mistakes. If you are not making mistakes, means you are not learning, you are not attempting. So, of course, some mistakes you are bound to happen, but you have to correct themselves. Certainly, it's a great opportunity because there is no escalator for success. Go by step. There's a great future ahead because 60% of deaths in India is due to non-communicable diseases. High blood pressure, heart attack, stroke, diabetes, cancer accounts for 60% of the death. Another is a new disease added to that is screen addiction. That is laptops, iPads, social media, all those things. I think, of course, we have to use them for our advantage, but certainly we have to, you have a long journey. Certainly with all your efforts, you can be winners and you can serve the community. And also today, as I've already said, I mean, it's going to be competitive to stay in this medical world. You have to work hard. At the same time, you should have sympathy, empathy, compassion for the patient, and you will be successful. Finally, I will conclude. The dedication is more important than designation. Sincerity is more important than seniority. Values are more important than valuables. Mindset is more important than the marks. Efforts are more important than the results. And loyalty is more important than royalty. And progress is more important than perfection. And finally, proper work is more important than the paperwork. So thank you very much. Live long, live young. Okay.
Thank you so much, sir, for your words, for reminding our students how times have changed and how privileged they are, and how privileged they are to have parents who have shed their blood, sweat, and tears to place them where they are today. It was remarkable to see how someone of your stature connected so well with the students. Your talk, filled with anecdotes and nostalgia, should have surely struck chords with the students there. Thank you so much, sir. It's now my privilege to invite a visionary leader whose voice carries both authority and inspiration, a voice that echoes through the corridors of PES, shaping all the institutions and young minds alike. His strategic foresight and relentless pursuit of excellence has transformed PES University into a benchmark of quality and innovation in higher education. With great honor, I now invite Professor Jawahar Doreswamy, Honorable Chancellor of PES University, to deliver the presidential address.
The chief guest of today's function, Dr. Manjunath, Dr. Suresh Krishnamurthy, Director, Dr. Surya Prasad, Vice Chancellor, Dr. Hari Prasad, Principal and Dean of PESUIMSR, leaders from the management fraternity, faculty, parents, and my dear students. At the outset, I'm extremely happy to be with you this morning. Every inauguration brings in new energy into every campus of PES. I still remember my father, Professor M.R. Doreswamy, in 2020, on the day of Shankranti, he was a very, very happy person. The reason was, he said that we should have a medical college in Bangalore. And that's when we did the puja in this particular site where the medical college is. We had this plan in terms of how all the units are going to be there. And I still remember intense discussions that we had in the house with Dr. Suresh, Dr. Rupa, looking at how each module should be there and how it should be designed, and how the whole facility is going to be integrated in such a way that every student is going to have a unique experience. Sometimes some of you won't even realize this. When we walk the corridors of the campus, we feel those thoughts, what happened that day. And for people who came for that inauguration, for them to visualize what was being planned, it was very difficult. So a very unique inauguration was done wherein we made the entire floor plan on the layout of the hospital itself, showed all those units and told people this is going to be the wards, this is going to be the ICU, this is going to be the entrance lobby and all these things. And to see something like that in fruition today, after 5 years, when all these things are live and kicking, you won't even understand how you feel about what has happened. In 1991, when I came back from the US, there were 56 engineering colleges in the state of Karnataka, and we were ranked 54. If you don't get a seat in any engineering college anywhere in Karnataka, 100% you would get it in PESIT. That was where we started the journey. And then, lo and behold, for the next 10 years, no other engineering college came into light. And in 1998, when there was a ranking of engineering colleges in the state of Karnataka, we had moved from 54th position into the top 5 positions in the state of Karnataka within the span of 10 years. People said it's just not possible at all. How can a young institution, new kid on the block, actually put practices in place by which we can get to that particular position? And then simple things that we did then was to benchmark ourselves against the competitors who are popular in the marketplace and looked at what do we need to do differently to get where we are today. And yesterday was probably one of the significant milestones insofar as my life is concerned, primarily because there was a unique program that we started in our engineering college called as a placement process reengineering scheme in 1996. The topper of that particular program was a student from RVC. The next batch, the topper of the program was a student from BMS College of Engineering. And in the 1998 batch, the topper of the program was Rahul Patel, the head in that particular time, in that batch. Now, who is Rahul Patel? One of the topper in the computer science program who graduated in 2002. Mother is a teacher in Bishop Cotton's. Father is a pediatrician. Family is from Bagalkot and Raichur. PS is one of those destinations which is loved by students who are not from Bangalore, more than any other institution in Bangalore. And it so happened that he was designated as the CTO of Anthropic, which is the #1 AI company in the world. If people are going to be talking about Sundar Pichai, who came from IIT system, or Satya Nadella, who came from Manipal, I would say a significant success yesterday that we saw was Rahul Patel from Karnataka, from PES, has been given that particular recognition. Trust me, in that batch, in 1998, 2002, there are hundreds of good people there. You will hear one Rahul Patel unleashed into this world every month from now on. One of the persons that you probably don't know, his name is not that famous, is Mekin Maheshwari, the Chief People's Officer, also his batchman, who was the highest paid employee with just an engineering degree in India itself, who was leading the activity at Flipkart. So in his batch, there are lots of starts. So I'm just trying to say that you'll be seeing people coming out one after the other from those portals now. And somebody was quoting, if your batch that graduated in 2002 is so good, what is the quality of the batches that are coming out subsequently in PES? Trust me, PES is going to be really doing a lot of interesting things. And if anybody knows that you're a PES graduate, it'll have a tremendous impact in the marketplace. In the year 2000, I had requested all my students, if you're there in Infosys, if you're there in Wipro, if you're in TCS or any of these places, make your screensaver PES. That's the request that I had done on their PCs, so that you'll know there are 1,000 people working in Infosys, 1,000 people working in TCS, 1,000 people working in Wipro. In 2018, I was there in the US for an alumni meet of PES graduates. And I can tell you this, there are more than 500 working in Google, 500 working in Microsoft, 500 working in Facebook. You name the company, they're there. So when you become a part of a PES system, all that I'm trying to say is you become a part of a 50,000 alumni who are already there, who are doing famously well wherever they are. The question that I always tell people is, like an institution is going to be benchmarking ourselves against the best of class, a small target has been given to Dr. Hari Prasad and his team. The idea that is there is, Hari Prasad is a product of Bangalore Medical College. Dr. Suresh is a product of Madras Medical College. The highest number of gold medals ever to be secured by anybody in Madras Medical College is Dr. Suresh. Why am I sharing these examples with you? The reason is they know what it is to be a part of a great institution. They know what it is to put in the effort to become excellent in whatever you do. And if they can't take PES on this journey to make it the best institution possible, who can? Infrastructure is just a small part of the journey. Beautiful campus, beautiful ambience, all these things are going to be just okay. For me, in the sense that everybody talked about the fact, why do students go to government colleges? They go to government colleges basically because of the patient load. Now the question that I told our team here also is, I need to see crowd like a government institution in a private school. 1,200 is not enough. I want to see 2,000 plus by the time the next batch is going to be coming into the campus. By the time the next batch is coming into the campus, 2,000 outpatients have got to be there. Inpatient numbers always has to be steady more than 500. BPL, we have now one floor of 240 beds for below poverty line families. We need to scale it up to double that particular number to 480 beds by the time we finish one more year. We should be the most highly rated medical college in the state of Karnataka. By the time the first batch of students are going to be graduating from the portals of PES, we should be comparable to the students who are going to be graduating from Bangalore Medical College. That should be our benchmarking. Nothing short of it. Nothing short of it. And I don't see why we can't accomplish that. We grew organically in all our initiatives that we have taken so far, but you are running full-fledged on day one itself. I was telling the minister last year when he was here to inaugurate the first year class, I said, sir, before the first student has walked into the portals of PES, we have already done 600 crores of investments. So how is it going to be possible? How do we break even? It is impossible. I just said that I think the state has got to look at universities in different light. There are things that need to be done, and we are taking a lot of initiative and making good things are going to be done in PES. What do we need from you? All that we need to do is be passionate about what you decided to become in life. Put in the hard work that is going to be required, and then take it forward from there. That is what is very important. There are so many thoughts that I have. I mean, in a sense that I keep discussing it in various meetings. I'm sure that all your orientation programs and everything would have talked about a lot of stuff in detail. I just want to ensure that a poor patient who's going to be entering the portals of our hospital is treated with a lot of dignity. That is very, very important to me. Identifying him and calling him by name, very, very important. We need to use technology to make sure that we can identify every person who enters into that building to know who that person is. Calling a patient by name is very, very important. In case you can't do it because you can't remember, use technology. You have a lot of things, solutions that are available by which you can look at the person and know what is the name of that particular. That's where you use AI. When you talk about trying to say, do I need to use AI? Yes, because if memory is not going to be humongous, you need to look at other ways by which you're going to be doing stuff. Accountability for people for various services that are going to be offered across the organization. How do we bring more accountability to it? How do we improve patient care? How do we track it? How do we supervise it? All these things are going to be very, very important. Many a time I tell doctors, I mean, I'm not a doctor, okay, but I see a lot of doctors around me. I said, first be a good nurse. The point of contact that is going to be there for any doctor, I mean, any patient is going to be a nurse. You go in there, they're the ones who attend to you. Put your shoes in the life of a nurse and to say, hey, what is it that I can do in terms of the quality of experience that you are going to have? And then in the sense that the journey will start. And that's the reason why nurses are given a lot of respect in other parts of the world, primarily because that's the face of the institution. Quite often, simple things as a good nurse can do, lots of doctors will be calling for that nurse only because that nurse does a better job. That technologist does a better job. So why can't we make sure that our doctors are going to be as capable of doing the same tasks? I think we need to change the way we look at various things, and then I'm sure that PS is going to be a playground which is going to be experiencing a lot of stereotype thoughts regarding what exactly we should be doing in a med school. We're going to be at the cutting edge of technology. Resources are going to be dumped on you in such levels that are there. It is impossible for you to say that I can't engage with whatever has been in front of me. Some two acronyms that I would like to close with, because a lot of ground has been already covered by the speakers earlier. One is an acronym that I keep using called as HMT. All of us know HMT is a watch that we all understand. And I still remember at the time of marriage, my mother's family gave my dad a HMT watch. He had the same HMT watch for 30, 40 years. That was what he had. Nowadays, we keep changing our watches. But then again, it was very important. He had to have that watch. It was like a license to him. For me, the acronym there is, PS has always believed in hard work. No shortcuts. We have already heard that Dr. Manjunath has also said that there is no shortcut to success at all. Put in the time, then automatically in the sense that good things are going to happen to you. Hard work is got to be an attribute of every PS graduate. You talk about anybody in the industry, they say that the PS students are the most hardworking people. The second thing that we are talking about is money. You need to have an understanding of value of money. In this institution itself, students have joined in multiple categories of admissions. Some of it the lower fee structure, some of it the higher fee structure, and some others in the highest fee structure. How many of you have earned that to pay that particular fees? It's hard-earned money of your parents that has been invested on you to make sure that you become good doctors in life. I don't know how you're going to do this. In engineering, it is definitely possible. I'm still finding out what is the model in medical education. First is, how do you reduce this cost of medical education? Is there a way by which we can give scholarships, by which in the sense that best students in the institution are going to get benefit out of that? We are exploring how to do that particular thing. In our engineering college, we have a policy. The top 25% of the class, 5% of them get 50% of the tuition fees back. And the next 20% of them get 40% of the tuition fee back. We're trying to see how the academic performance is going to be of these various categories of students who are coming in the med school also, to explore possibilities how we can do it. We're telling our students that all the money that has been spent by their parents from the day you turned 18, world over you would have taken loan from the bank. You need to treat it as loan in India also. Only thing is, the persons giving the loan are your parents. Every month you need to at least put an interest of 0.5% on that particular thing to say how much do you owe your parents. There has to be a numerical value. That's only when you're going to be appreciating the value of money. So once you start putting this particular thing in, end of the year, this is it. What is the kind of scholarships that you have got? These are the kinds of things that are extremely sensitive. If you have a student who has joined the institution paying the highest fee that's possible to get into the institution, and he is fooling around, he's not studying, it's such a waste. It's such a waste. Please make sure that you are going to be responsible in terms of how you manage your money and put it to good use, how to get the scholarships that are going to be there, how to make sure that you are in the top 25% of the class. Trust me, if you are in the top 25% of the class, PES is going to be coming up with more and more ways by which we can incentivize performance. It's not going to be based on reservations. It's going to be based purely on merit. Last year, the amount of money that was given out in PES for scholarships alone was 31 crore rupees. So I don't see any reason why, in the sense that we'll not continue to escalate that particular number, and that is how we are going to be growing as an institution. So there are certain things that are unique to PES. We just talk about the fact that branding for us by putting an advertisement in the newspaper is not important. But if I can use the same money to give to a scholarship as a student for based on performance, I would love to do that. That's what is a different character insofar as PES is concerned and how we go forward from here. So the next thing that we talked about is in HMT is time. See, there are only 24 hours in a day, 365 days in a year. You miss what you need to do today, you missed it forever. There's no way you're going to be catching up with that. I keep telling students a simple thing. In med school, the formula could be very, very different. I ask them to study for a simple thing in an engineering college. I need to come up with a story for the med school. I tell them study for 24 hours a week. How do you study 24 hours a week? 3 hours on a working day of the institution, 4.5 hours on a holiday, because we work only for 5 days in a week. And that's the module that is there. And 90% of the time when we ask students at the end of the first week, how many of you have studied 24 hours? Nobody puts their hand up. 2 weeks later, we ask them the same thing, how many studied 24 hours? Still no hands go up. Then I ask them, how many of you studied 10 hours? Then a few hands will go up. So what is worrying for me is this generation is absolutely shameless. If I ask them, are you studying 24 hours? They could all have put their hands up, right? We all studied. How would I know? They have not worried about it at all. They are so open-minded, they'll just say that we have not studied hard enough. My request to you is, you are extremely capable people. There is no reason why in the sense that you can't do that in terms of trying to put in the hard work, use the time that's going to be there to get there. Very, very important. The next layer in HMT itself is habits. I think if you don't smoke, if you don't drink, if you don't consume alcohol, a lot of good things will happen to you. That's my theory. That's my theory, okay? So if somebody has not picked up this particular habit, I have a small request. Until you graduate, if at all you need to do any of those things, please do it with your own earning. You understand what I'm saying? If you do it with your own earning, I don't have a problem with that. If your habits are good, a lot of good things are going to happen to you. The second thing is, have a mentor. The next term is going to be mentor. It could be a friend, it could be a faculty in the campus, it could be somebody else who is going to be coming in your life who will make you a better person. And sometimes it will be very funny. Your mentor could be your would-be spouse. It has happened. Rahul Patil, with who I talked about, his spouse is Aparna Patil, who is also his classmate in college, who works for Microsoft. So all that I'm trying to say is, I'm not trying to say, look out for a spouse who's going to be your mentor. All that I'm trying to say is, hey, you don't know what those turns in lives are going to be, but in the sense that very, very important that you relate to the way you can engage yourself better, to be mentored by somebody who's going to be somebody you can bounce things off and see where you can go in life. The third component that's going to be there is in technology. You're all distracted. I mean, in the sense that if you look at your amount of time that you use your mobile phones today, I'm saying that you probably average number of hours, maybe around 3 hours a day. If you see it, your devices will tell you that, right? How much time you spent on that particular device. Crazy amount of time is being spent on that particular device. Can you moderate that use of technology in some particular form? I'm not trying to say don't do it. I'm just trying to say, can you moderate what you use in terms of technology? We have a beautiful facility upstairs. If I were to be a student today in a medical college, I would first stay in the hostel. It doesn't matter what facilities I have at home, I'll stay in the hostel. The reason is, your hostel is there in the top floor of the building. Your cafeteria is in the same floor of the building. Your college is in the ground floor of the building. Your hospital is next to the college itself. Your recreation center is right across the building. It's all possible. Right above this is where your recreation center is. So if I were a student, I would just get into the college and just stay in there for the next 5 years. Your college, hospital experience, recreation, every single thing done within a 100-meter range of the entrance of the college. Where in the world can something like that happen to you? If I were to be a medical student today, if I am free, I will go and sit in the OPD or in the emergency. That's where my learning is going to be taking place. That's where my patients are going to be coming in. That's where I need to engage with. Your attitude of how I'm going to be learning by things around me should be very, very different from what is being done in other institutions. This kind of an ecosystem is not going to be there. You should learn from your seniors, you should learn from your patients, and then in the sense that you should be able to engage with all kinds of people who are going to be coming into this community. So with these few words said, all that I can say is, welcome to PES. We are actually excited. I mean, you'll be surprised. We are actually excited. You finally landed up here. For the last 6 months, you have been in La La Land. You don't know what's happening. So many things are happening, exams are over, this is over, nothing is happening. Exciting times. I can tell you this, the faculty that we have here are excited with the new batch that is coming in. They take their mentorship roles very, very seriously. And in the sense that in case you do very well in life, trust me, like the way we have plastered Rahul Patel's thing on the campus, one day we want to see one of your faces there, plastered on the campus somewhere. With these few words, welcome to PES and wish you all the very best.
Your speech has filled us with new energy and purpose today. It is said that there is no ending, it's just the place where we stop the story. With this, we come to an end of our inaugural ceremony. To deliver the vote of thanks, we now have the Vice Principal Academics of PESUIMSR. It gives me great pleasure to introduce the force behind academic policies and curriculum development at PESUIMSR, Dr. Nagendra Prasad, the Vice Principal Academics. Sir is a professor of OBG at PESUIMSR. He is an alumnus of KMC Mangalore as Best Outgoing Postgraduate. He is affiliated to FOXY, IAGE, and IMA. His areas of interest are minimally invasive surgery, fertility, urogynecology, and oncology. And to deliver the vote of thanks, now I call upon Dr. Nagendra Prasad, Vice Principal Academics. Sir.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's a honor and privilege to stand before you on this special day as we are celebrating inauguration of 25-26 batch of MBBS. Before I begin, I would like to pay our deepest respects and reverence to our beloved founder chairman, late Professor Dr. M.R. Doraswamy, whose vision and tireless dedication laid the very foundation of PES University. His dream was to create an institution where excellence meets service, and today PESUIMSR stands as a reflection of the dream, shaping future doctors who will serve society with knowledge, skill, and compassion. On behalf of PESUIMSR, I extend our heartfelt gratitude to Dr. C.N. Manjunath, Honorable Member of Parliament and Chief Guest for today's program. Sir, your gracious presence and inspiring words have motivated our students to begin their medical journey with purpose, responsibility, and dedication to the greater good. This batch of students is really blessed to have you as chief guest at the start of their journey in this noble profession. Thank you, sir. And I request Honorable Chancellor to hand over a token of gratitude to Dr. C.N. Manjunath, sir. Our sincere thanks to Professor Jawahar Doraswamy, Honorable Chancellor of PES University, for delivering the inaugural address. Sir, your vision and leadership continue to guide this institution toward academic brilliance, innovation, and human-centered education. A special thank you to Professor Ajay Kumar, COO, PES Institutions. Sir, your constant efforts to strengthen the PES ecosystem and your commitment to excellence inspire everyone at PESUIMSR to uphold the highest standards in both academics and administration. We express our deep gratitude Dr. J. Surya Prasad, Honorable Vice Chancellor of PES University, for presiding over the function, sir. Your steady leadership and constant encouragement makes us achieve our goals with ease. Our sincere and appreciation to Dr. Suresh Krishnamurthy, Medical Director, PESUIMSR, for his continued support in building a strong medical learning environment that bridges classroom education with clinical experience. Sir, your passion to teach and compassion to treat remind us that medical education is not just about curing diseases, but about nurturing empathy, ethics, and lifelong learning. We are equally grateful to Professor Nagarjuna Sadineni, Pro Vice Chancellor, Dr. Rupa Suresh, Associate Medical Director, Dr. T.R. Hariprasad, Dean and Principal, PESUIMSR, Dr. Bharat Suresh, Assistant Medical Director, for their tireless dedication and leadership in guiding both students and faculty towards excellence in medical education and patient care. A heartfelt thank you to all faculty members, administrative staff, press and media, IT team, auditorium team, and all others involved in making this function fruitful. Finally, a big thank you to the parents and the students for choosing us. Today marks the beginning of transformative journey, one that demands perseverance, empathy, and integrity. As you don your white coats, remember that you are stepping into a noble profession that heals lives and touches hearts. On behalf of PESUIMSR, I once again extend our gratitude to each and every one who have contributed to making this event a grand success. Thank you all.
Before we conclude, can we all rise to our feet for the national anthem?
पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you, everyone. Here are some announcements for the audience. Kindly listen, here are some announcements for you all.
As we conclude this meaningful gathering, we wish you all the very best in your journeys ahead. Now please join us for delicious lunch, which is being served for parents and students at the dining area where tea was served. And for faculty, we have arranged lunch in 3rd floor of the same building.
So for parents and students, you have to proceed to the area where tea was served, and for faculty, it's on the 3rd floor. Students, there's one more announcement for you all. Once you're done with lunch, all of you please proceed to the college building, ground floor, and meet one Mr. Dinesh sir, who is going to give you your welcome kit along with your books, right? So post your lunch, you please proceed to the college, ground floor, and ask for Mr. Dinesh, right? He will give you the welcome kits. Clear? Right? Please have your lunch.